Hello. So, a bit of an after chat going on then. Just about to post the link out to a couple of groups. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. The secret. I slip on. Got a few beers here just lying around from the show because we were just yakking and stuff. So let me just put this out for a few people, and then computer's so slow. Peter Davis drinking a Peroni Classic. Was it original? The red one. There you go. I will put this in. It's not a secret group anyway, so all that bollocks. Just bang that there. He says, get rid of that. There we go. Wait for them to roll in. Roll up, roll up. Can we get up to 5 likes? Have Jake O. Beer entering the house.
Oh, funny seeing you here.
We're live already. We're there.
Oh, shit. Live already.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just telling you. Just, you know.
Before I said anything completely terrible.
I don't care. It's the times to say things are now. There's a song that Seaside Mark was playing the other day. It's like a classic. Some of his music he plays, it's like, oh, I remember that. Yeah, but no.
Classic as in what?
Oh, I can't remember what it is. I don't know. He was just. I think it was in his car or something when he was driving. He's a great lad. He's a great lad.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! He's still not changed his name.
Still didn't change his name. You know you can. You know you can change your name, Rory. You can change your own name back. You just
How
go,
you doing, mate? You're right.
I like this name.
How you doing? How you doing? All right.
Yeah.
You get a load of followers on Instagram with that one.
Then I'd be disappointed.
Right. you talk to yourself, and I've got to.
You've got to change that.
He ain't got the power. He hasn't got the power to change it.
Got the power.
I was on the phone.
Oh.
Doing business deals.
I was going to say, no puking. What?
Yeah, not on Craig's channel. You might want to get away with that on Harry's channel. Not on Craig. It's a more respectable place. It's a more respectable establishment.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, Rory?
Just a bit of some shelf turds.
Oh, what's
Tesco
that?
shelf turd.
Yeah.
Still
Is that the Gamma one?
Yeah, still nice. Probably the best. Yeah. Yeah. Probably the best one out of the lot, I would say.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I think I've had it. I think I drank it. Didn't review it. I don't think I have. So that it's too many to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting that double Citra Hog. It's double Citra Hog. Citra Fog has got a burn to it still.
Yeah, it was ridiculously reduced to when I first tried it. It was almost like it could be 2 different beers, but knowing that first beer and then having it again, there was definitely this sort of like tingle on the sort of roof of your mouth, tongue, back of your throat sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a. It's not their finest beer, definitely not. And I had such high hopes for it because I fucking love Citra, as like any hophead does, and like double Citra Fog.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be amazing, but like, but I think that's the only burnt meal beer where I've had sort of more negatives to say about it than I've had positives.
Right. Yeah, I think when you like build yourself up to a big beer, it can only go one way. I think a lot of the time. You should play it down a bit most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw your comment on my video about the Alan Partridge thing. By the way, I need to comment back, but I thought you'd like that. Let's slip that one in. I thought, I think Rory will appreciate that one.
Yeah, I like the Stone Cold Steve Austin one as well. The Stunner.
Yeah. I wanted to get like his entrance theme on, but like I do it by capturing it on my phone. I like screen record my phone, and that's how I do the clips. And I couldn't get it, so because every one I found, it was instantly with the whole sort of like glass shattering sound.
Yeah.
Like and so it just looked shit every time because you could see the pause play button, like we hit it. I was like, oh, fucking hell, I'm gonna use a stunner. That'll do.
Like that, yeah.
What you?
Yeah, it's still good. I thought the Stunner worked really well.
What are you drinking, Rory? Anything good?
I'm just drinking some Tesco. Shelf tab.
All right,
so that's a good one. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I've got.
Considering
got that in the fridge.
Yeah. Considering like
I've had a lot of these beers for a while, but...
You I was expecting it to be like the hops to have dropped out quite a bit more than they had. Consider it's like on a warm shelf, isn't it? It's like probably people haven't bought it and it's been sitting there, but still nice, really nice.
That's the thing. It's like I should be getting through these beers a bit quicker than I am, but I mean, I've about 3 or 4 weeks ago, mate said, "Oh, I'm going to Tesco's Extra. What do you want?" I'm like, "Just get them." And then
I've
started reviewing a few, and I've still got quite a lot to get through, but I'm trying to mix it in with other stuff. So,
yeah, they're good like fillers to have, aren't they? Really, those kind of beers.
Yeah, absolutely. She's from California. Cool. Absolutely cool. Thanks for watching, man. It's nearly 10:30 at night here. 10:30 at night here, so yeah, it's what.
Are they behind, aren't they? Yeah, they are behind.
About
8 hours.
2:30. Is it 2:30 would be something?
Yeah,
like that? So,
yeah. My friend lives in LA, and he. We do FaceTime sometimes, and we've got to match it up as to where we are in time. It's usually late in the evening. He rings me on FaceTime, and then.
How you doing, Rob? You all right, mate?
Yeah, not bad. Give me second wind. Started drinking at noon.
Yeah. Did you get any of them thunderstorms this evening?
No, unless it was the bit when I passed out after I had my dinner.
Probably.
Just like that.
I had dinner and then woke up like a number of an hour or so later.
Cool.
Are you feeling like a late night hangover?
No, I'm fine. I'm just a bit tired. Yeah, no. Yeah. I met Stuart at Brewery at midday. So
how is he? Is he all right?
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, he's all right. Yeah. As he always is. Yeah, no, it's good. We went to
He sends me loads of. Oh, sorry. No, he sends me loads of pigeon messages and stuff. Pigeon videos. He does.
That's what you are in his mind.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I can walk that.
He does that to me. He sends me sort of like sort of family related, like sort of your kids messing your life up sort of video, pictures with no context. Well. Yeah, it's just like ruining your kid's childhood. But he doesn't put a message with it. He'll just send me the photo.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Just made some kind of some tasty memes.
Yeah.
The kids are fine.
Yeah. The kids are all right.
The kids are all right.
Yeah. So yeah, we said the who?
The who?
Yeah.
I said the kids are all right. as the Who said.
And Robbie Williams as well.
Who?
You ruined the joke, Rory.
Sorry, I did get it. I just chose not to.
Yeah, so we were at Saltaire for a few. We popped to the Fox, which has got an interesting way of social distancing. You're doing it really well, but it's a bit peculiar. It's like a stool. If there's like a bench seating, there's a stool next to you. So you can't. So no one can get too close. But they're doing a good job actually.
Oh, it's like a barricade.
And then up, yeah, essentially a series of barricades and cordons. They've got but F into it though. It's a bit in an odd way, but they've done a nice job. And then then we walked up to Salt Beer Factory because you can sit outside there. Which was an odd situation because it was fucking ragingly hot. But then we put the brolly up and they come over and they're like, "Oh, we didn't have the brollies up because it's really windy and they'll fly away." And it was really windy, so it was peculiar. Then we ended up at Triangle for a couple, and then I brought some stuff to bring home. Some stuff. A couple I was going to drink tonight, including the one I've got in the glass. I bought another one, but I don't know if I want to do a video of it. But then I fell asleep, so I'm not doing a video of it. That's one at New Verdant. So I've heard. I did Verdant earlier, and it was good. My mate has said that he's really impressed with Verdant at the moment, so I'm interested to get back into it. But I'm currently drinking.
They've been in the new brewery now for a good couple of months, haven't they? And
I was watching YouTube and there were these two devilishly handsome chaps recommending that I drink this beer from Burnley. So I was influenced by them.
Someone else did a video on it.
No.
I must have missed that. Was too busy.
Yeah, it's still. It's. I mean, the more I drank it, I'm still getting. You are still getting a bit of a little bit of a bite. I mean, I can feel the indigestion, the acid reflux coming on.
Yeah,
I got some Gaviscon in preparation. I've always got Gaviscon because I get terrible acid reflux from drinking this kind of beer. But so
I've got some cow.
I tried to save my double citrus log. Yeah. I tried to save my double citrus log, but I'm too weak. I'm not good at saving beers.
Well, it's good to know you.
I had to drink them.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
And what did I have earlier? Wasn't a few New Verdant. It was pale ale. It was decent actually. It's one of the better Verdant I've had in a while. What else did I have at Triangle? I had that and Into the Haze.
Oh, nice.
Into the Haze. And I brought home this, a big stout to share, a new Left on the Giant, which I've got some more to say about them. Not that it matters that I kind of blow this exclusive information. And cause it's quite exciting, which is an IPA. And something else I brought home 4 New North IPA, which I had actually last night. I just needed to replace the one that was in the fridge. But yes, so the exciting news we're getting Left on the Giant. It is. I've been trying to figure out the exhibition situation at the Triangle, and I've got this plan which involves contacting, working with people who do illustrations and design for kind of beer labels. The first one we've got lined up, and it's well down the line. We've been sent the artwork today. The first person we're going to feature is James Yeo, who does the artwork for Left on the Giant. I contacted him yesterday, and he was really up for it, and I'm like, hey! So he was always at the top of my list. So I'm excited about that. I've been meaning to try to do it for ages, and I'm one of those people, so I kind of know how to do it properly. But if I don't do everything properly, and then I stop myself, I kind of like sabotage myself because I don't fucking do it. So we just don't do it. And I just, yesterday, because I think, so at work, we'd have to produce a full document. So I want to be professional. Then I was like, yesterday I was like, no, maybe it was Wednesday. I was like, I'll send him a message, see what he responds. So we've got a short list of about 6 people we're going to contact.
That's cool because that's all what the Triangle's about, really, isn't it? about sort of the
Yeah.
art and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, it
That's
just
really
lost
good.
its way. I mean, nobody was taking responsibility for it. It was always looking a bit tatty, a bit higgledy-piggledy. I mean, it's what I do for a living, so I've figured out a really kind of like concise approach to it, which means little work for us, then we don't ask much of the artists as well. It's not we're not profiting from it or anything. So hopefully, I mean, it was a good start. I'm really encouraged by James's response. So
Yeah, but at the end
I
of the
love
day,
his
it's just a bit of cool PR and stuff as well, isn't it, for the shop and that, isn't it? Like without
and for them, I mean, it's profile for him. You mean I'll take him. We'll put on a nice show and we'll take photos, and that's in his portfolio. But he seems like a really nice dude. Which, if you're interested in that kind of thing, there's a podcast called 16 Ounce Canvas, which has got loads of interviews with artists and illustrators who work for breweries, and James has been featured on that. I've not listened to it yet, though, because it's not on like podcast kind of apps.
I always find that weird when like podcasts aren't on like all of the podcast apps.
Yeah, why? Yeah, I'm searching for it, but I'd love to. I'll tell you. We're gonna approach it. James actually asked me, so he was always top of my list. Drew Millwood would probably do it because he's a friend of the shop.
Yeah.
I hope to contact Sophie DeVere, who does Whiplash. I really like her work.
She's good.
Yeah, it's quite photographic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like a cut and paste kind of
kind
of like montage type thing. I really like her work now. And James Ockleforth, who does North. We contact him.
Right.
He's got a connection to the shop with a friend of Gav's, is a good friend of his. Used to work together. And two, because all I'm doing is asking them to send me a bunch of files. We won't be anybody in the world, so I'm going to contact a woman called. I keep forgetting her surname. She's called Megan. She does Other Half. She's done over 2,000 labels for Other Half.
2,000.
Have you the lady
on Instagram? She's got Megan Tastic or something like that. Megan Fantastic. Sorry, go on.
The lady that does Instagram posts for Pressure Drop does their artwork.
It's a bunch of people. I listen to podcasts with him. She does some. One of the co-owners does a lot of it.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. The blonde glass.
Yeah, because her other half works for Howling Hops.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But not.
She's pretty cool. She's a nice
Yeah, she's her. When I've seen her on, it was on Triple Hopped. I was watching.
I quite like her Pressure Drops can.
Yeah. She does these like little short videos.
Pressure Drop, I do.
Yeah, what's coming up and.
Yeah,
I met her,
she does like sales and PR and stuff.
Yeah, but she come down for the tap takeover,
right?
Like pre-lockdown and all that sort of thing earlier in the year. And she's really going talk to. She's a really nice girl.
Is she from like New Zealand, isn't she, or something? Or Australia?
Australia, I think. Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah. She has got kind of an accent, hasn't she?
Yeah.
I can never place it. Yeah, and then the final one I'm going to contact is a guy called Kevin Kimo, who does Trillium.
Oh wow! Right.
It's really different. They're all really different styles. So I don't want it just to be all a very specific vector-based style. That's because it's all kind of like pencil drawings, isn't it? But once again, you can just say no. And all I'm asking them is send me 17 image files over, and then let's go. And if they're into it, then they're into it. If they're not, they're not.
Yeah, they're great. They're great artists. Great artists.
Yeah. I kind of like the idea of it being out of context as well, not having all the bobbins of the label on it. Just his kind of like illustrations. It's like pictures of a flower or a lantern or a variety of things. So, all that. I mean, I think it's good. So it's something it's been back in my head for a long time. Thinking, I should do that, and then just my nature is to not do it, and then be massively disappointed with myself.
I fucking
get cracking on.
And and then someone else does it. You think, fucking hell, I had that
Yeah,
idea.
fucking some bastard always does it, doesn't he? Steals my thunder. That's the story of my life. But if you're familiar with Clerks, film Clerks, shit, I'll get off the pot. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm going for a little salty kiss at this time of the night.
Well, it's a good time of night
Yeah.
for a salty kiss.
I missed it. There you go. Great.
The
Great, you can get it.
The Oza.
Here he goes. Right. We got another
Or a
one.
Which I find massively entertaining when they were talking when Craft Beer Channel did their thing with their beer and Simon's beer. Johnny just couldn't help himself. So obviously Simon's beer's Stone the Goes, but Johnny couldn't help himself but be correct with his pronunciation and say Stone the Gozer.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but that's not how the pun works.
No. But the style of beer is a goza.
But he was like, I'm gonna be accurate on this. I'm gonna be accurate. I can't play into the pun. Anyway, so go on. You got a comment?
Thanks very much. It's very appreciative of you to like the old reviews. Appreciate it.
Cask Ale
So
in
you got-
America.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to try cask ale in America more than have it here.
Cascale at Stone. It's a funny old situation.
Yeah, just
It's
a
curiosity.
just to see where they're at with it. You know?
Well, I remember like when I went to New York and I went to Toast, I was sort of talking to the guy behind the bar, and he was asking me all questions about cask beer, and I was like,
Hi Adam, join if you want.
"It is what
You got
it is what
I
it is."
don't know if they get it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they get it and understand how it works.
He was like he like the guy behind the bar wanted to go to England and just drink cask beer, and I was like, I'm in New York, I'm in Toast, I want to drink the beer that's here. I'm not thinking about cask beer.
No, it's like when the visitors were all over for Hob City, they always want to go and drink Timothy Taylor's in Whitelocks. Well, yeah.
No,
It's one of those unique things. Yeah, Stone.
Not
She got a ticket
It's a dirty word, isn't it now?
out, I suppose, being American. No, I don't really.
But yeah, like at Stone, they were just doing kind of bonkers stuff, and I don't think that's what cask is really. Cask is a delicate, kind of refined thing, really, which is all about kind of like it's quite gentle, isn't it? And it's about time and place and things like that.
Yeah, it's about like it. I always think it's sort of like about enhancement of certain flavors. That's why certain beers work well on cask as opposed to keg or anything like that.
Yeah, they're quite simple beers, and it's all about kind of a drinking experience, I guess, in that sense. As a Yorkshireman.
More
the creamy, tightly sparkled head is an intrinsic part of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And not a disappointing, insipid southern pint.
Hey,
I accidentally bought a pint today. I'm not a pint drinker at all. Hence, falling asleep after the dinner. I think.
Yeah.
Because at the moment at Salt Beer Factory, you got to bite over an app. Like two halves, £7. It's pricey fucking business is this craft beer malarkey, innit? And it turns up and I've got a pint. I'm like, I'm sure I ordered an half. And she's like, no, I ordered a pint. I'm like, oh, fair enough. Huckabacky. You can't go wrong with a pint of Huckaback in the sun.
So you got 2 pints instead of 2.
No, one pint and a half. Pint and a half. But yeah,
There's a lot of breweries doing bitters at them, isn't there?
Yes, and sorts of theirs on cask, which I've not seen on cask. You can get cans of it for £2 a pop, 4.40 of their bitter, £2 I think, which is ridiculously good value.
Yeah,
I thought it was incorrectly priced first time I saw it, but it's still there. Good beer. It's a light bitter, like Landlord or Tribute or something like that. Good beer.
Yeah. Okay.
It's called.
Fat Cat.
What's it called? Reet something. It's Reet traditional, but it's Reet something. It's Reet something. I can't remember what it is now. Goes from Goslar, Germany, where my workers opened a new office. Guess
There you
let's
go.
put his name down here. Help them set up.
Nice.
I
Nice
have no idea. Who?
work.
You're probably right.
I would. Don't know if I'd go or not at the moment. But, yeah.
What would you go? Would you go?
Goes away.
Or gauche.
I know.
as some
That's
will
what I
say.
thought. That's
We would
what I
say
thought.
gauche.
Adam. I thought Craig's got a new T-shirt. He's had his haircut. He's doing a live stream.
That he has had it. He has had a haircut because his headphones fit. We discussed this
Yeah,
on
He's
the
not got a crazy
live
haircut.
stream before.
I thought that. I mean, they were going to break, so I had to get a haircut. So I didn't do it.
Just like
He's got the afro rocking.
I mean, we made a pillow out of the cuttings. So,
And that was just your pubes.
well, I mean,
Pubic beard.
that could be a bed pillow.
I was gonna say,
I
you
don't
could
want.
fill a duvet.
I don't want to imagine that. Knowing what Craig has on the top of his head, I don't want to know what he has
His
going
anal
down
beard.
below.
It grows on you. So.
Whee!
Now we started. We can start here. Come on,
He's,
people.
he's loosening up now. He's loosening.
You know you're on the right stream now. You know you're on the right stream.
I'm just
Where the
about
action
to
is.
finish the double fold.
Well, because I put that before we started when I tweeted before saying we were about to go live like half an hour before, and I said you can join us for a drink, you can join us for a chat, and you can also count how many puns Craig does, and he didn't do that many puns.
Oh,
But now you're on it.
it's been professional before, wasn't it? You've been professional.
Yeah, it's all right. Not really. Just
Professional beer reviewer.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So, Rory, have you started following Hoppy Floppy, by the way?
Of course I have.
Yes.
Like,
I didn't even realise what it was when he started calling himself that.
yeah.
Having a pop at me and just exploding.
She's a lovely lady.
Sure she is. Yeah. Good personality.
I've never
Big
met her.
personality.
Yeah. Lovely eyes, and she loves beer. So, what would you want?
A lovely big
Yeah,
pair
great.
of eyes. Eyes, actually. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Lovely clothing.
That's why I couldn't be on my phone like in public and then just be scanning through my Instagram and then that pops up.
She's the one who's got hundreds of thousands, one of them.
I would.
Well, that's interesting, but that just says Instagram in it. That's what it is.
God bless her.
God bless her.
I know what you mean, but I don't like it. I don't like it. A duck feather pillow, by the way, Adam. I've got my
met her.
specifics. Me check the club schedule.
She might.
Okay.
Yeah, but she might have a ugly personality. So that's the problem.
I don't think that's the point of that kind of channel, that kind of account, though, is it?
Yeah.
Craft beer Chebs. That's what a friend of mine refers to it as. Craft beer Chebs.
I remember you introduced me to that term, Chibs.
Chebs.
Good luck.
And I've used it ever since.
It's been an old thing, Chebs.
Let us know. Let us know how you get on with that pub schedule. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. There's a few pubs locally that have not reopened. I think there's a couple of micro pubs that are opening tomorrow, I believe, locally, and it's like, you might be open for a day or two, and then see you later. The way it's
Yeah,
going.
well, that's it.
They got to
But
test. They got to test the waters, haven't they?
obviously we're experiencing
Second
a
potential.
restriction at the moment over these ways.
I saw.
Yeah, I was going to
that-
ask, does it affect you? Does it affect you? Does it?
Well,
No.
Bradford's on the list.
No, I'm sure there's a bunch of reasons for it, but it's not really affecting me. I thought we wouldn't be able to drink in Triangle today, but Gavin were all right about it. So. But he's not officially open to drink in any way. But
There
no,
we go. I'll let other people do the The
I'm in Shipley.
Yeah.
I'm in,
I'm drinking
I'm nearly in Margate.
double fog citra from Burt Mill,
So I'm drinking.
and Craig's from Ramsbottom.
Ramsgate near
Ramsgate,
Margate,
that's the one.
near Jolly Boys Outing episode of Bunny Signals.
Oh, hang on.
Oh my God! It's not Peter.
Holy shit.
I don't know who it is.
Bomb.
Someone's not put.
That's
It's
crazy.
Peter.
I'm still. It's still not conclusive that it's Peter.
Yeah, no, but it could be
Somebody's-
someone masquerading.
Someone
Quite
Sandinista has taken
Mr.
over his bedroom.
Jesus.
Yeah. It could be Frank Spencer.
It's Mr. Antifa
I think it's the thing.
Oh, it is
I think
Peter.
it's,
No, it's definitely Peter.
No, I can't see any hair. I'm still not sure. And his dad. Oh, it's Peter. Holy shit. He's alive.
It's an
How you
intruder.
doing, brother? How you doing, mate? You all right?
Not doing too bad, thank you. How are you?
Fuck, mate.
Thanks,
You've lost
Angus.
weight, man. You're looking really good. You are. You're
Oh,
looking
I've
good, man.
definitely not lost weight. I think
Okay.
I've put more weight on, to be honest.
It's probably the haircut.
You're just wearing it well.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
why I
I
would say you wear it well.
Just
Yeah.
Now,
He
you
shaved
look
cool
his
you
beard.
drinking blood out of the bottle as well.
He shaved his beard and he's got a haircut. I think that's what he's saying.
You're looking
It's very
well.
warm.
You're looking well, mate. Oh, it's roasting, man. It's
Yeah,
shocking.
I don't have any good beers,
That's all right.
so
It's
It's
all
a
right.
beer.
raided my
what
brother's
it is.
fridge.
Good.
Yeah,
He's ready.
He's got his own
a few
fridge.
times.
Yeah, it's got his fridge in his bedroom. I've not even invested that much.
All right. Fair play.
I was going to say, Pete, you must be sweating conkers, man.
Oh man, it's awful today. Let me put my fan on.
I've got my fan on. That's on
Right.
8. I've got it on 8. Got my shorts on.
8.
There you go.
Cool. I got my
I
comfies on.
don't know. I
You got
I
your
don't wear
comfies
shorts.
on.
Hi, Nick.
I'm just running through the comments and during the chat, so it's easier that way.
Aintree and
Black.
drinking black custard. Oh, yeah, you mentioned that, Adam. A black custard
What is
thing.
that? Team Top. Oh, okay. What is
Too
it?
toxic. Sue and Gaz in it.
Yeah, but what is it? No, but what is it?
Black custard.
Is it
I
a stout
assume
or
it's
a
a,
black
uh,
IPA?
I'm guessing it's a pastry stout of some sort.
I think it might be.
Yeah,
I
is
think
it? It's
it's
going to be something like that. Is it a
black
Schwarz beer?
custard. I think I've been
Probably
on that. I think I've been on that category.
Yeah, black custard white stout.
Absolutely.
That was my,
Absolutely.
that,
That's two interesting search terms.
that's my porn name.
I've no idea. I didn't mean it in that way either. I'm just thinking of styles. So
Black custard and white stouts.
Both.
So why this stuff shouldn't be live? It
Well,
should be
you know.
private. You know, I can't help it.
no, I'm just saying. There you go.
If I'm on someone else's channel, I don't care what
Anyway.
I say.
Anyone who knows me knows. I mean, oh, okay, cool. I thought it would be a stout or something.
I love a
Yeah.
vanilla
Any
custard.
good? Is it? There's a brewery in down in London. Is it? I can't remember. It does a custard stout. I think Pete, you have one of those versions, didn't you?
Oh, the Impy custard.
Yeah, they've got like 5 or 6 versions now of that.
Yeah, I can't remember. Their name is so
Mendonca.
hard to remember.
Mendonca.
Yeah,
I
they've got
remember
like
that
5 or
day.
6.
I've got a really unfortunate reason for remembering that day, but let's not get into that.
Yeah.
Still unpleasant, but yeah, I remember drinking that in Harrogate with Stuart. It was very good. Back in
Yeah.
the day
I mean,
when
they've got
pastry stout
several
was acceptable.
Different versions.
Now, if you drink pastry stout, you're a twat. That's the rule.
Well,
You've got to own it, don't you? You're,
Exactly,
No, I
gotta
don't.
own it.
You'll be accused of
I'm
shoplifting.
fine with that.
I brought
I'm
2 hard seltzers and Audi today. and I'm owning it.
There you go.
How do you-
How
Adam,
are you
that's-
doing our hard seltzer?
They do their own version of hard seltzers. I brought
Holy
two.
shit! I bet I'll
Adam,
agree with that.
get
I
on
wonder.
it.
I bet they're going to
Well,
be terrible.
Adam,
Get
do you
on
know if you do
Adam,
reviews of it,
they're
Adam's
gonna
going
be
to
awful.
unsubscribe from you?
No,
He's
he
public
already
warnings.
said. He already said his comment was something like, "Funny video, but just don't."
He's like, sorry, but I'm going to have to unsubscribe to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you're
no,
drinking,
I can't do this.
Next week, same premise.
If
Oh,
you're
okay.
drinking, get on it. If you're drinking, get on
Adam
it.
Peters here. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
He's here. He's had a shave.
I can't remember the last time I was on
especially.
a chat with Peter.
He's got himself a nice Budweiser and some
You're next
snacks.
to Laser. You're
No,
next
Next
to
to
no,
Laser.
Laser.
Get
beard
on
and
it.
long hair.
It's actually he can't come on because he's actually lurking in Peter's bin store at the moment, like he always does. The bin store lurker,
Exactly. It's locked.
Sniffing out.
crouching in your bin store.
Well, that's a
That's
euphemism
fine.
if ever I've heard one.
Waiting to
I'm going
pounce.
to be crouching in your bin.
Adam, if you get on here, Adam, I will drink that top rope beer that you kindly sent me a few months
Whoa!
ago.
Oh yeah, did you know, Jake? Did you notice that that Stone Cold thing? You've got two different versions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on your
Yeah.
unboxing, you didn't realise.
No. Well, no.
Yeah.
Like a Wazik.
I did. I just cut it out.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, I saw
I'd rather got that Stone Cold clip in there.
Oh yeah, of
He
course.
kindly sent
I want you to open them.
I got some plans. I got some plans.
Jake, you got this. Rich.
Yeah, cool. Smash glass.
I was gonna get my missus to throw them to me.
Yeah. She's gonna give you the stunner. Oh hell yeah!
New branded glass.
Oh, look at those.
Oh, there's gonna be lots of work.
What?
Yeah, I got
Oh, very
got
nice.
these today.
I love that. I love
nice.
that Time and Tide
Yeah,
logo.
it's lovely, isn't it?
I got that one and a nice like pint glass today.
See, I want stemware. I don't want. Why is every glass gonna be a stemless kind of like wine glass these days?
It's a trend. isn't
I
it?
want
It's
a, I want a
just-
stem.
Yeah.
So I've got. I want to get a pint glass as well.
Finally
So-
picked myself up another Northern Monk glass, but I walked into a door. I was holding it.
Of course you
Right.
did.
Oh,
Hey,
did you
Peter.
Of course you did, Peter.
You and your.
Because that's what you do.
Well,
Yeah.
Nicked himself with the
There it is.
Northern Monk
I don't know
glass.
if you can see. It's like
fucking you and
no, I
glasses,
actually paid
man.
for this one.
Oh well.
I don't
know,
know.
you
You
can't
can't really,
you know,
you
you
can't
do.
really see it, but
Yeah.
Oh,
there we go. There we go.
there it is. The muffin shop.
He's going to make it a bit more obvious. There it is.
And now
can
Peter
see
has to
it.
go to A&E.
Yeah, it's severed an artery.
That's twice that I've got you breaking a glass on
I
camera.
know.
It's just
This time it wasn't his ass.
fucking hell.
But Adam sent me a very
Peter.
lovely stemless glass with the nice diamond cut. The nice diamond cut bottom. I was very.
Oh, yeah.
'cause I've never owned a stemless glass in my possession.
I've got four. Yeah, so, yeah,
I've got four now.
You're talking about a diamond cut, so I'll throw it up.
I've got
From
four
the
now.
Yeah, I've never owned a stemless glass, and Adam's very kind.
He's
to
already
send
gone.
me. Yeah.
Smash the glasses
The
and go.
The
That's
thing
what
with these two,
The
the thing I've
turns
got
up,
with these
smashes your
today,
glass.
though,
Drinks to be a
I
raise
ordered
as
them
hell.
online. I ordered them online. I said
What?
to them, "Look, can you, when on your next delivery round, which is just down the road, I said, do you mind dropping them off for me?" So I cut the glass. Yeah, sure. They dropped them off this morning, as well as 6 beers from them as well. It's like, very nice. Thank you very much.
Cushy.
If Peter ever offers to drop off a glass for you, don't take him up on the offer. It will be literally dropping it
No.
nearby. If
It's
you go pick
just
up the
Just yeah.
I want to see Peter doing a beer review out of that glass with the one he just broke.
Oh.
Pissing out of blood.
I've got a slight smash. I've got a chip glass.
I ain't
I've got a chip glass that I refuse to chuck away. My Wonder Beyond glass, which I got when I was with Peter actually. Inside.
Back in the second.
Excuse me.
I want to get one of those Wonder Beyond glasses. I like the shape of it.
Yeah, I've got one.
Yeah,
I've got one.
yeah. No, I think mine's got a little chip on the rim. Story of my life. Chip on the rim.
I like the flatness of it at the bottom, kind of thing. There's no sexual
No,
innuendo.
Less flat bottom.
Peter sent me a glass, and it was intact. It still is. So
Oh, that's good.
That's because it's in your possession, Craig.
Yeah, exactly. It's nowhere near. It's hundreds of miles away from him.
he obviously didn't handle it for very long. So
We,
For his own benefit. Get away from it.
we need to set like Peter a challenge. We're going to send him a Spiegelau IPA glass, and if he can take
Jesus
care of
Christ.
it for like a week, then we'll give him some like good beer.
Yeah, no.
right,
That's
I'm
a very
going to do a quick review. I'll be back in
I'm
a
just
second.
going to go and grab a can.
Yeah, I'll talk to Rory then.
Sorry, I'll wait. I'll wait until it gets.
No, I'm joking.
No, you know, it's all right.
No,
I've still got that much
didn't-
left
I
anyway.
didn't
So.
get another
Yeah,
beer. But,
that's not a bad thing, Craig.
yeah, what are you saying? I love talking to Rory.
I was thinking,
That went down too quickly.
far too
Didn't it? You drunk that
Easy.
well quick, didn't you?
Yeah, it's gone, and I need to get another beer. And I'm
Where did you
thinking Imperial Stout. I'm gonna ramp up,
Go
even though
on.
it's fucking boiling.
I tried to find the Buxton one in Tesco's, the rain cloud.
Okay, yeah.
I've
I
got
couldn't find it.
So,
Yeah, I've
What's
got
that one? Stormbreaker, or whatever it's called.
You got it.
Storm Shadow.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't do it in my branch.
No,
No, they didn't do it, man.
Adam kindly sent me it. I think the week it come out.
Okay.
It's been around a while, but it was part of the box he sent me recently. Well, not recently, about 5 weeks ago.
yeah.
Have they discontinued that then? In Buxton
I
doing that in
don't
Tesco or
know.
not?
I don't think so. It's like the Kingslayer,
it's an exclusive, isn't it? So
Kingslayer as well, which is I think it's a different ABV, the Kingslayer from when we had it, Jake.
oh
There's
yeah,
something
it is.
different
Yeah,
about-
I think it's a different beer probably.
Yeah, well, I know they've done it like you go onto one tap, you can ping Kingslayer in. It's like
That Kingslayer review, like I think we both post a version of that.
yeah,
I think we
we
did.
both reviewed it at the same time. We put it on our channels, kind of jobby.
Yeah, and
But
I remember being
it's a
I remember being like actually quite amazed by it. From what I remember,
Oh,
obviously we're talking 3 or 4 years ago now, so
Yeah.
it's quite hazy in the recollection there. But I remember being sort of like quite sort of like, wow, this is a good beer.
Yeah, no,
I haven't had the new version. I haven't had the Tesco's version.
I've got it. I've still got it. These beers I need to get through fairly.
They were doing it for 180. They were doing it for 180 a can at one point.
Jesus.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Wow.
8%, 180. I brought both my because I thought Craig was going, so I thought I'll bring some content with me and present my my two favourite glasses at the moment, which were very kindly bought for me. I've got a lovely one from North. Look at that! Look at that! Oh,
Ooh, nice thick stem on that one.
oh yeah, I love that. Bloody chunky stem on that.
Careful on that stem.
I know. That's so well, you know. you mean male girl or female girl?
just-
That's a niche joke. That's a very niche joke.
On the stem.
That's my own target one. Look at that beauty.
There you go.
Oh, I love that one. I love it.
Nice in the desert.
That's- Oh,
Stem.
wow.
No, but I like that it's quite a short stem. It's like quite a short stem there.
That's right. I'll take a stem any day.
Not as it don't have the female girth as that.
That's got some proper female girl.
It's cool. Oh, I'm jealous of that. I'm jealous of that.
Smart. You know, this is one of the crying shames of lockdown for me has been. I plan to go once again to Smod for my birthday as I did last year.
I want to go.
Yeah, it's great. It's a fantastic little place. The lovely people. Which I went last year actually for Smod, and the lovely Peter Davis came with us, but he's not on the chat at the moment. smashing. He's just fucking. He's like a kind of as Jake said earlier. Frank Spencer kind of like moment where he's smashing every fucking glass. Isn't it? Smash, crack, bang.
I'm glad I had him full. I got him full screen when he cracked his glass. It's like, is that really just happened?
Yeah.
But no, I think he's trying to stop the bleeding.
Yeah. Put a suture on it. Is that Smod glass quite a chunky one, Rob? Is it quite thick glass, or is it?
No, not really. It's okay. I'd say the North one is a little bit thicker.
North looks really chunky. Nice.
Well, it's what they use in the bar. If you get
I like the proportions of that Smod one. I like the proportions of it.
It's like this
it's Rascal.
This is my favourite glass.
No?
This is my Wetherspoons glass. It's really
I've
cool.
got that's literally what I drank out of today, Craig. 2 Wetherspoons glasses.
They are
that I've had for years and years.
Fantastic. And you know what?
They'll get you there. They'll get you there. You can't
I feel
them.
less guilty in the last few months that I have this glass. Just saying.
You mean like you nicked that glass, man? Like you less guilty. You nicked that glass.
No, I acquired it, but I still feel less
First
guilty.
time I ever had one of those. I've got a couple of stories of them. It was when Lagunitas IPA started appearing in Wetherspoons. I drank it out of those, and I also cut my lip on a one with a chipped rim. Talking of chipped rims again. During a camera beer festival meeting. And turn up and walk into a camera beer festival meeting with a bottle of Lagunitas IPA and a snifter.
Yeah,
it's like a shat on the carpet.
Actually, talking about cask and Wetherspoons, I remember drinking a Stone beer, which I think was brewed at Adnams.
Yep,
but it was Stone on the label for Wetherspoons. Yeah, I remember drinking that on cask in Wetherspoons. Was it a brown ale? Was it a brown ale?
No, it was like a 9% IPA.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They did a couple, but I remember there'd been a massive one, and they were the same price as all the rest.
Yeah, I thought for some reason it was like a hoppy brown ale, but maybe. But
no, I don't think so.
Yeah,
it was just oxidized.
Yeah, exactly. Because I remember like sort of going to the bar and being like, "Fucking Stone." That's a Stone pub clip. Yeah. Like this was already while I was into like Stone and everything like that, and then just being like, what the fuck? So I've got to get it. I remember it being fucking metallic, very metallic.
It's Adnams calling card, isn't it?
Yeah. What?
I'll take that one. I'd say that for effect more than anything.
Yeah,
I've not had an Adnams beer for a long time.
No.
But
I had to go ship tonight. It was very nice.
I had that in the Wetherspoons in Huddersfield, which is rough as fuck. The spoons in Huddersfield, horrible.
Oh,
Stuart,
really?
Stuart loves it. It's fucking horrible. He loves going into a Spoonies.
Yeah.
My favourite one being Charlton Cum Hardy. It's Manchester.
I like the. I can't remember where it is. I think it's near. It might be near Craig's neck of the woods when I used to live in Kent. But there was the Sir Norman Wisdom, which I just love going in because it was named after Norman Wisdom, and for no other reason.
The Spoonies in Shipley is the Sir Norman Ray.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know Norman Ray's.
No. But, well, the one in yeah, the one in fucking
in there as well.
Yeah, the one in Colchester is a horrible one. It's an old theatre, and what they've decided to do in the old stalls is replace them with just cardboard cutouts, mannequins, puppets, and it's freaky as fuck.
Nightmarish.
Yeah, it is. You look up, and it's like there's Shrek, and then there's Paul McCartney, and then you look over, there's Meatloaf, and then it's like fucking hell. Yeah,
we're fucking random.
Space and light out.
Yeah, and it's not until you sort of you go to the table, get sort of set up, and you sit there, and you take a sip, and you sort of go, "Fuck!"
Jesus Christ! Was it the real Paul McCartney or the one that the one?
I couldn't tell.
The original or the new one?
Oh well, no, it was a like a Sergeant Pepper's.
But do you
So-
know about that ridiculous conspiracy theory?
What,
there's
that
a
he
new-
died?
a new Paul McCartney, yeah.
That he died.
Just-
and
I
someone
think people just can't accept that he's a fucking oddball.
you have to be if you're famous when you're like fucking 19 and you're the epitome of fame in the world, then you're not going to grow up as a normal person, are you? You're going to be crazy.
He's a bit of an oddball, isn't he? My mate had an encounter.
Like Michael Jackson.
My mate sang at the Royal Albert Hall a celebration of James Bond, and as he was taking his seat later on in the performance, he walked up the stairs. He was walking down the stairs as Paul McCartney was walking upstairs, and he passed him. He just kind of instantly went, "Paul!" And he just turned around. He's like, "Hello."
I'm Paul.
Like, Paul McCartney. I've not encountered the Beatle.
No, well, I went to the O2 to see Paul McCartney, and it was.
Could you hear him, or was his voice failing that badly?
No. Well, to be fair to him, it was like a 2.5 hour gig, no break, no support act or anything like that.
Yeah.
And he played piano, he played guitar, played bass, and obviously, he's an old man. His voice is going to be not what it was when he was in the Beatles, but he put on a show.
All right.
Yeah, it was. I went for my 21st birthday.
Oh,
So a little while ago. Now,
3 years ago.
yeah, no, 9 years ago now, which is heartbreaking.
20-year-old.
Yeah. This is my last year of being a jumped up 20-year-old. I'm 30 in December, and then it's all over.
I'll just a shit after that.
Yeah, and then I'm a cranky old 30-year-old.
But
I'm 39. I'm 39 on Sunday.
39 on Sunday. Well, happy
Yeah.
birthday, Rory Lee, on Sunday.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, happy
One
birthday.
step closer to the big one.
You catching up with me?
Yeah, happy birthday, Rory.
Thank you very much.
Have you brought some beer? Have you brought some beer, Rory?
No.
Any what, mate? Am I bought beer?
Yeah, have you brought some beer for it?
Well, I did a track order for next week.
Nice. Lovely.
The strawberry sour
Oh, yeah.
looked quite nice. And the other one, it was an IPA. I can't remember the name now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
their sours are quite good, aren't they?
I've
okay.
had a few. Yeah. I think Peter's had the bigger one. I've not had the big ones. Peter's had the bigger ones.
They've had a
that's
few
all like
planning
triple
issues, haven't they?
fruited
Track.
Goes as a good. Yeah, they had to do a recall recently.
Yeah, well, because I see they did a recall of their like table beer, and then a couple of days later they recalled another one that's got like a double barrel name. I can't remember which one it was. It was something and something was the name of the beer. Yeah.
Me and my mate had an order about 3 weeks ago from Track, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I do like Track. I'm currently on. I've just opened to lay it down from Left Hand Giant. It's lovely. It's a hazy IPA, 6.5% ABV, hopped with Nelson Sauvin, Azaka, and Centennial.
I think they're quite under the radar still. I think Left-handed Giant. They don't get the props.
No, I know what you mean.
Have you tried the Big Iron yet?
The what?
Big Iron.
Yes, I had it a couple of weeks ago. It was really good. Yeah, lovely stuff.
Just the stuff.
Lovely.
Yes, lovely beer.
Stuff. Yeah, lovely stuff. Yeah, it's good. No, I like Lifting the Giant. I always have done. And then that was one of the sad parts of lockdown was so I knew things were going to shit, and probably won't make me trip to America that I planned. Or my trip to Germany, where I was going with lovely Peter. But then the world set on fire. I couldn't do anything. But I was in this kind of like idea. Was like, well, I can't go overseas, okay, but I can go to loads of places in the UK. I can't even do that now. But that was Left Hand Giant. Their brew pub is one of the places that I want to go to.
Right next to the river.
When it starts getting a bit, yeah, it's great. I like. I know Bruce main guy behind it. I've known him since he was at Brewdog back in the day, and they're good people, and I like the beer. And
Yeah.
Bristol's a fun place, isn't it? Presume you've been. It's not a million miles away from you,
Definitely.
is it? But yeah, when it
45 minutes on the
join us, I think my mate from up here is going to come down.
definitely.
And we were talking about meeting up with Harry as well. 'Cause it's not a million miles from him.
Yeah.
But it's good.
I'll
It's good. It's
definitely
good.
be up for
It's a
that
good
one, yeah.
beer city. I was just
And
talking
food as
about
well.
that. Yeah.
The food scene's is very underrated as well.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't really do a hell of a lot of. Well, I did eat. It was a bit of a family holiday a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah,
There's a lot of
That
good
was
independent food places to go to.
yeah.
What I want to do is I'd love to. I know we can't do it now, but go to like Leeds and go to like places like coffee. What's that place? Coffee and Donuts. What's it called again? Temple.
Is it still
I
open?
love going to Temple.
After the fucking chaos, what happened there?
What happened there?
The over-exaggerated shits.
Jesus Christ! Yes, yeah. I don't know if you probably didn't
Happened?
see all that fallout. And they're accused of being racist. Accused of being Nazis.
Oh, they employed people who were racist.
Oh, I can't remember who it was.
Yeah,
Was he
I
like
think
one of
The
the
only,
only
thing they've got on
boyfriends or something?
Instagram, I think so. Yeah, they like had some like sort of jokey gifts to each other, and then people like, oh my god, look at how awful these are, and like
Yeah.
iconography on like his tattoos and stuff, and it's like it's like ancient iconography. It's got nothing to
Trial
do
by,
with
there was some
it's such a-
dicey shit.
the amount
to be
of like
honest.
the amount of
There was some
file
nice
sort
shit.
of like backlash.
Yeah, it was trial and fucking hanging by social media, wasn't it? It was awful. Me, when I
Yeah,
saw
the
it, I
only
just thought
thing
these are
they've
just
got-
arrogant
The only thing they've got on their
bellends,
Instagram
really.
now is that apology video.
Yeah, I don't know if it's even open.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
no,
I saw
they're
the
just
apology. I haven't
arrogant,
seen
trendy
anything from them
people,
really.
essentially. I think sometimes if you're young and arrogant and attractive, you lose focus of what you're actually allowed to do in life. You can't be. You
Yeah.
feel a bit lawless, I think.
Yeah.
That's how our boys
I'm
felt.
speaking from experience. Don't laugh, fuckers. But I mean, I just think there's the arrogance of youth, essentially. So it's just dickheadery, I'd say, just gormless fucking moronic behaviour, more than anything malicious. But then it all came to like bite them in the arse and then nearly destroy the business. But Donut's great.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything really from them on Instagram. Any posts for a long time.
Fucking mistake, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't know how they're doing. I don't know if. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Maybe they just went off Instagram and just thought, we'll just make donuts and people come and buy them.
Yeah, well, I think they shut it down, didn't they? Because it was like one person's transgression or whatever, and yeah, it was a weird.
Shut
one.
what down? The entire business?
No, their social media, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Sometimes I think you just need to just do what you're good at and stop dicking around.
Lay low for a while.
Yeah.
Lay low for a while. Yeah.
Well, it's this weird thing, isn't it? I mean, how kind of like society has been and how social media has been during these kind of like times where people have got like a bit more time on their hands, or they're a lot more distracted by shit. Oh, so, my mate Brian, he put up a video today, which he's not done one for ages, which was really good. If you've not seen it, it's all about kind of like his take on what's happened in the last couple of months.
Okay.
The life of Brian Mujati. He's like this latest thing. He's a fantastic kind of little filmmaker, is Brian. If you like the work of like Adam Curtis and stuff, where it's all kind of like found footage and just like splicing stuff together, it's great. It's really insightful. I mean, it's quite personal at times as well. It's about his reflecting on the last few months and how it's affected him and how it's affected his family. but just looking at the broader world and how he's interpreted it and stuff, it's really good. About 20 minutes long, brilliant stuff. I will thoroughly recommend it.
Yeah, I'll give that a look.
Yeah,
I am subscribed to the channel, but I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
Posted this morning. You know Brian though, don't you? I presume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I
he's
was.
done
I was on a hangout when he joined. This was years ago. Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago. Yeah, I invited him on, didn't I? He came on.
Yeah.
What a dude. He's
It
such a lovely
probably
man.
is 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, it probably is. Let's not think about
Which
it.
is crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Don't think.
Yeah, it probably is about 3 years. Yeah, but no, he's a good dude. But he's been through a lot as a guy. If you want to learn all about that, you watch his videos. Yeah, he's been through a lot of shit as Brian. But no, he's a lovely man.
Did he play for South Africa? Did he? Was he a South
He
African?
did. He was a Springbok tight head prop. If you ever want to watch, if you've not watched it, he does. There's one of his things. It's quite a long one. It's called. It says Q&A. Springbok, and maybe 2019 or something like that. And it's brilliant. I watched it again this morning after this new one that came on afterwards. And it's brilliant. It's essentially about racism within South African rugby.
Yeah.
Because I think they won like the World Cup the other year, and it was a very black team. And previously they were essentially that there were no black players for a long time, and how they've been treated up for generations. Really, it's brilliant. It's quite powerful. I mean, and obviously he's so close to it because he was one of those people. But if you've not seen that, I think it's like Q&A Springbok. If you put Brian Mugetti Springbok Q&A, you'll find it. It is excellent. Is that? I mean, as I said, if you've ever seen the work of Adam Curtis, I think you probably don't even realise who somebody like Adam Curtis is, but his work is so similar. found footage and kind of narration, essentially. I love Adam Curtis's work. There you go,
I've heard of stuff like that. Sports in South Africa, like years ago, like the England cricket team or something.
Yeah.
Did you know about that? Something about but when they weren't allowed to come and field the black players of it. Something to do with cricket.
I don't know. It's to do with apartheid, wasn't it? It was a very specific time in history. I wouldn't like to say too much. I don't know enough about it, to be honest. But yeah. So check that out. That'll teach a lot. What you got there, Peter?
Ooh, is that a little beer 52 jobby?
It is indeed. Vollenhoven Co. Extra Stout. It's a beer I've seen around for years. I'm sure I have. And it ended up in the beer 52 box.
Still getting that. Still not cancelled it.
It's tried to cancel
they've had
it for
some
years.
really good boxes recently, so yeah. I just can't.
His can't face ringing up.
Just won't let me.
Yeah. Don't want to break up with him.
But there was some like brewery K's and
by email. Yes, absolutely.
And there was that,
people always complain about how they struggle to actually cancel a subscription. Email them and say, "I want to cancel my subscription."
I've had about 5 subscriptions to Beer 52. I've just emailed them every time. I've never rung once and
I rang.
Yeah.
And they were very nice.
Yeah. No. It's not that. It's not that like they're bad on the phone. I just don't want to ring them.
I rang them while I was at work as well, so I was getting paid.
Yeah,
Everybody fucking wins.
I always love that. I always love going for a shit at work. Going for a shit at work, and you're going. I'm on the clock. I'm on the clock right now. While this is coming out of me. Yeah.
I'm having a shit and reading my phone. And you're paying.
We have to clock out for a shit.
Also, free toilet paper. There we go.
But that's the downside of working from home during lockdown, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got to pay for me bog paper now.
But also, it's the worst quality. It's the worst quality toilet paper in my place of work I've ever experienced. It's like
I've never had an issue with
single ply.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
single
there's not
ply
much ply
bulk.
to it.
I see that it comes in a pallet, and they get it for like a 3-month period.
Well, if it's single ply, all you're going to do is like wrap it round your hand
Yeah.
like a boxing glove.
I just get the roll. I just take the roll off.
Like a big shitty mitt. Just like last night when James wasn't on the chat, I will destroy Craig's channel whilst he's not here.
I think Craig said worse, probably.
Yeah.
But that's just him.
Yeah. That's just I do find it massively entertaining that his little avatar is pre Sean Craig, isn't it? It's like when he was mega hairy and he's got his hat on.
I always think it's like a Bavarian Tinder profile photo.
He just needs an ornamental horn.
So swipe left. Or
An alpine horn behind him or something. Which Bavarian name am I going to give him? I'm looking in Peter's direction.
Yeah. Well, what does Craig translate to in German?
What would Craig's alpine Tinder profile character be called?
Can you go as on the nose as Klaus?
What's Craig's alpine name?
Could it be Klaus?
Yeah, I was going to say, let's go for Klaus.
Klaus, that's a good one. You got a surname in mind?
Klaus.
Klaus.
Got a surname in mind?
Klaus.
You just go for an entertaining Bavarian surname.
Klaus Samel.
Klaus Samel.
Samel.
Yeah.
Which I think
Samel.
is a German word for bun.
Bun.
Like a little bun. If I remember correctly. So
Oh, somebody gets back. So
Samel.
Craig, do you like a little bun? And see how baffled he is. Klaus over there. What would he put on his profile though? What would he cite as his interest? The flugelhorn.
Yodeling.
Yodeling, the flugelhorn. Mountain walks.
Bird watching and
What's that?
mountain walks.
Mountain walks.
I think you'd see some better birds in the Bavarian mountains than you would Kent, but maybe not. I'm not a bird.
Oh, we'll have to ask him.
We'd have to ask.
How do you say that's on me in German?
That's
just me. That's just me.
Hold on. Google Translate.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if it is.
Yeah,
I don't know what it means. The Alp Bisdu. What does that mean? That's a
How
piece.
old are you?
Yeah, there you go. That'll do me.
That'll work.
The Alp Bisdu.
There we go.
I'm 43 Jahre alt.
Yeah, that's what.
Is that correct? 43
That's
year old?
43 years
So-
old, yeah.
Come on, pull that one out of the bag.
So
On the money there.
that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
me. This is I've Google translated that's just me. It's Das bin ich. Das bin ich.
Brilliant. Wie geht's, Klaus?
Wie alt bist du, Klaus?
Craig's going to come
point
back
out my
and
rudimentary
he's
German.
not going to know what he's walked into.
Hello, what's all this about? Be like, Spanish die nächste Subdias-Genfer, bitte. That's one of my impressive things I remember from German. Which is when is the next train to Geneva? During wartime is
It'll
important.
come in handy once. That phrase will come in
Serve
handy
you well.
once.
Yeah,
And that's all you need it for.
exactly. I remember it from the time I auditioned for a remake of The Great Escape. So that terrible scene where they get caught out by the
You
by
go,
a
thank you.
by a cunning kind of ticket,
Yeah.
by a cunning kind of like ticket inspector. Well, hello there, old chaps. Can I see your passport? Yeah, of course you can. Oh, bollocks, bugger.
Rattle. That's a good scene. What does he say? All he says, he just says thank you, doesn't he?
It was like,
Something like that, and he goes,
Yeah,
"Oh,
it
you're
is.
welcome."
yeah, he does.
And that's
And
it.
he's like,
Bit of shame.
oh, English. Got you.
Sick him.
So you said I speak, but I'm bilingual. As
And
you
it was
are, clearly.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And it was the blind chap as well, wasn't it?
Oh, was it? Donald? No, it wasn't. Donald
Oh, I thought it was the
Donald
blind chap
Pleasance.
who got rattled.
Donald Pleasance.
Do I still have a channel?
You do, but
Yeah,
you're also
but
a
you-
German man named Klaus.
And
That's
we
right.
get to know, Craig, do you like a bun? Do you like a bun?
Do you like a small bun?
Do you like a small bun?
I'll take
On this
any
question-
I can get to.
Small bun. Do you like a small bun?
Reference to actual buns.
No, just a general honest question. Do you like a small bun? It's not incriminating at all, honestly.
No.
I just take
Like a brioche.
these days. Yeah, brioche.
Okay. No, it's because that's your surname. That's it. Just the reason why we're saying this is because
Yeah,
When
Craig's
you
reverted back to rationing, apparently.
when you go on the thing, when you put yourself on, take your camera off, you get a little avatar, and we were
Yeah.
saying that it looks like it's like a Bavarian Twitter account, a Bavarian Tinder account, and we made it that it's a man called Klaus, surname Peter,
Klaus.
Semel.
Klaus.
Klaus Samel.
Klaus
I think,
Semel.
I think I've lost a bit of weight since then. So
You lost some hair.
marginally. Yeah, that's the weight. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah.
It's like a
I said
sheep.
that when I was getting. I said I'm just well. That's a Welsh thing, but no, it's
It is what it is. Go on, Jake.
Oh
Go
shit! I
Go
cancelled. I took the tab down.
Oh, you knobhead.
No,
Oh,
I could have had it.
Jake.
I could have had it going there from the.
I have no idea where we are with comments. So
Well, no, we're not anywhere.
happened.
I saw Ollie commented just beer again. I think Ollie wants to have a beer.
Troll.
There we
Go on.
Yeah, I've been off.
Here it is.
I'll throw them up. So
Beer.
I've got one.
Yeah.
it's nice to have you on, Peter, mate. You've been really quiet the last few months, so I hope you're okay.
I know. It's been quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, no, I get it. I've been quiet. I mean, I mentioned it the part of the thing. My mum got contacted the 19 crows disease, so which I don't want all that NHS underneath. So
You can
The
sign them all.
distance makes
yeah,
the heart grow fonder.
I've been in isolation for 2 weeks, so I haven't mentioned it in any kind of secret chat
Exactly.
rooms or anything. So yeah.
It's like the Stasi.
But yeah, it's been a fucking nightmare, man. Worry, Jesus.
It's your favourite pastime, I think, there, Craig, isn't it? Worrying.
There's a perception, but it's not true. That's the difference.
I can't fault
but
that.
no, it has been. My dad has just been carrying on as normal. It's like old school. That's all right. So it's like,
Play some golf.
yeah, he went up the range today. We're the first day out of our house lockdown.
Yeah.
We went into town, half killed us. It was just so hot.
Yeah, it's really hot. I'm sure down your way's been insane, hasn't it?
Awful today.
It was 29. No, it was 30, and apparently it felt like 34. It was hot in the sun. It's not been bad.
It was 33 here.
Yeah,
It was 33 here. It was hot today.
Smokes.
Yeah, I don't know what it was locally, but I know that it was 25 degrees at 8 o'clock this morning in Heathrow.
Oh,
So
Holy smokes.
that can do one
Not
straight
fun.
away.
When we got in the car today to go to Audi, it was fucking 35 degrees.
Where
in the
did
car.
you go?
Nice 30.
Where'd you go?
Aldi.
Aldi.
Audi.
I love Jake's Aldi.
Audi.
Audi dealership. Audi dealership.
I really need to go slow. If I want to pronounce the L, I need to go slow.
Audi.
Aldi.
Yeah.
Yes, when I brought a car, when I brought
From the
A4,
yeah,
came back,
Audi.
put the air.
Anyway.
it was fine.
This is old comment. So, cheers, Harry. I know you're busy and stuff, so thanks for chiming in.
Describe Peter there, Ralph. Thank you. I'm Ralph.
Don't do Instagram. Instagram's great. I like Instagram.
Oh, Instagram, yeah.
Instagram. Just get an account. You don't need to
You
post
can.
nothing.
No, I'm not even going to go there.
There's plenty to look at.
Adam's a
Big
lurker in general, so it's all right. He doesn't post anything. Just
It's
look
gonna
at
be
stuff.
perfect.
You
You don't
voyeur.
even need to put your name up. I've got 2
I get
accounts.
Okay, we'll probably Vic Reeves out on the Instagram sometimes.
I've got one for beer and one not for beer. So there you go.
There you go.
It's doable.
It is.
Mm.
Can lay low from me. There you go.
Why is it so slow?
Absolutely. I'm just thinking of Peter laying on the floor. Just honest, just like innocently, just laying still on the floor.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm
You got a comment for you there, Peter?
I'm drinking your beer, Adam.
quite comfortable on the
Happy
floor,
Barrow.
actually.
Oh, I got one of them in the fridge, Craig.
Just have
Yeah,
a
I've had
momentary
this
lying
range.
down.
Yeah, it's having a bit of a lay down.
I've had this
Exactly,
for about.
just stepping out now.
Comforting
I
lay
can't
down.
remember when he sent me the second beer package. I've had it a while. I think is it a core range? It's been around since 2017, apparently. So I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever. But yeah, thanks, Adam, mate. I've done a review of it. You'll see it in the next year.
In the next year. The donuts every hole.
I'm trying to post like loads of reviews lately, and then I kind
Peter,
of
every hole.
like 4 a day is a
Every
bit too
hole.
much.
Exactly. You know me
I just
too well.
remember an appalling saying from being a teenager, I think, or maybe a younger man, shall we say. Was it? It's something about where there's a hole, there's a goal.
Yeah, where there's a hole, there's a goal.
Yeah.
There's grass on the pitch.
No, yeah, if there's grass on the pitch, play on.
Let's
Is
play-
what,
yeah, play
is what
cricket,
I
yeah.
remember. Yeah.
I said play
We
cricket.
used that.
Yeah.
We used to use that saying about like 15 years ago.
The
Oh, look at that.
saying that I grew up with was any holes
There's
for
also
goal.
Yeah, there you go.
Any hole.
For goal. And that's
Let's
maybe
play cricket.
any hole.
Yeah.
There's also another saying was pick a crack and fuck
Glory
it.
hole.
You what? Sorry, I missed that one.
Pick a crack and fuck it. That's another saying.
There you go. There you go. That's a bit of advice to live your life by.
Yeah.
Again,
it's just-
I think
Male or female?
I'll take that to heart.
Yeah, well, what a saying that was.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's-
It's
There
just,
you go.
it is what it is.
Aesop's
that's in like,
fables.
that's in like
No,
one
no.
of those sort of like coffee table books, and it just says Anon underneath it.
It's not my saying, of course. It's just a saying that
Oh
was
Jesus
around.
Christ! Sorry, I just remembered another one. It's absolutely appalling. I can't even say that one.
Say it to
No,
us.
Honestly, I cannot say it.
Say it.
I cannot say it. It's
Say it,
disgraceful.
Rob.
No,
Come
I
on, say it. It's not your
can't.
channel.
No,
debating,
but
so-
Jesus Christ, I'm getting enough thumb downs on my videos at the moment.
No, that's fair, dude.
I don't need any more. I just want to bring people's attention to Adam's most recent comment. So Peter's lost weight. He's been doing 20 minutes of vigorous exercise.
Yeah. What's the name?
He means masturbation.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a wank joke.
yeah.
But to be fair, a 20-minute
arm's
wank.
big-
There's uproar going on here.
Yeah.
So he better not be
one arm
cheating on
bigger
him,
than the other.
he says.
I don't know. One arm bigger than the other, Peter. What's going
I
on?
would never do so. Good wrists.
Still got your gold Casio watch on? You got it on? You might. There we go. There we
Look at
go.
that. Look at that flow.
Gold. I like the arm hair and a gold Casio watch. That's what I'm into.
Gets fucking caught in the links of a Casio watch.
I think
It
it's a
gets
brave move. There you go.
Flexibility.
That's the bad boy.
Look at the thickness of that arm.
You need a nice sov on there. There's a nice sov on one of your fingers and a sovereign
Oh,
ring.
it's like QVC.
What happened to the other arm?
Mega price drop, £2.50.
Mega price drop.
Price alarm. Where?
I've got an odd memory just popped up. Peter, one time when I was with you, did somebody inquire about your watch? Just some random in a pub.
I think so.
You know what I mean? I've just got some weird memory in the back of my head thinking, somebody asked about Peter's watch one time when we were out.
Was
Probably in Manchester.
it like a shake or something? It's like, how much for the watch?
Yeah.
That's my kind of goat herding.
No, I remember that. But I can't remember the situation, but I remember when we were out, someone inquired about the watch.
Yeah, I've got a weird memory of it. I've forgotten a lot more important things than that. But that's still scratching around the back of my brain. That notable
I also
anecdote.
remember when we were in Manchester and that fucking weirdo tagged on to us.
Oh,
when we were in,
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Wonder
He
Beyond.
ran away! He actually ran away.
Yeah, we ran
He
away.
ran out of,
But
we
I remember
ran out of Wonder Beyond. He went to Bog, so he ran off.
Yeah,
I instigated it, though. Like, come on! He's gone! Let's leg it! Like, come on, I'm not messing around, come on! Just run off. So he ran off.
and then we ran away 2 minutes to track. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Sorry to cut through. Cheers.
I'm surprised it didn't
Cheers.
like end up being in track at the same time.
Yeah, they were all, no, he's not going to come here, is he?
Are you drinking
Thankfully
any
he didn't.
hams? I know hams is one of your favourite beers. Seen you on various American hangouts the last few weeks. Hams. We love your hams. Hope you're keeping well, brother. Sorry. Just wanted to
That's
chime
all right.
in there.
Interrupting
That's
the
it.
quality. You know.
Yeah, Peter,
That's all
One
right.
One more comment and then that's it. There you go. Right.
That's a good one. It's a good one to finish on.
Well, like a string vest.
I
yeah.
prefer a slightly more Rasta style
I'll buy one of them.
string vest for you. I think that I want some really offensive cultural reappropriation going on in your next video. I want a Rasta like multicolored vest on I want a hat with fake dreadlocks. I want some patois. That's what I hope for you next one. Do dragon stout.
Do you need me to do the accents as well?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, Harry's just delivered the goods there with that next comment.
Don't want to mention space on video.
Plasticine Nesbitt.
Absolutely. Bandage around his head, newspaper, shitty suit, and then Batty Riders. as we all know, Peter's got a gorgeous ass, and splendid legs. So, me work with it. It's what God gave you. Make the most of it.
That's why I have an OnlyFans account.
It's your money maker.
Call it thick with two C's.
Thick.
I'm following a few at the moment. I did look for you people. Find it. Just saying. It's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
No,
You must have a premium account rather than a free account.
He has got an OnlyFans account, haven't you? No, but you do have one, don't you? Don't you have an OnlyFans account?
I actually set one up because I thought it'd be really funny to do like beer reviews on OnlyFans account and see if people would actually pay.
Best $5 I've ever spent. Easiest wank ever.
Personalised beer reviews. Butt chugs.
That's awesome. Butt chugs.
Butt chugs.
You just like really shake the beer up beforehand, and then when you open it, it's like, oh,
all over your face.
oh dear,
all over my face and chest.
got in my mouth.
Some on the hair.
For an extra £10, I'll write your name on my forehead.
You should. That'd be brilliant. If you got, you should just do that. As
the thing is, there's a fetish for everyone.
Oh,
and I bet there's one person, Peter, who'll be willing to pay
I
it.
can cater to at least one person's needs. Yeah, definitely.
Sign me up. Fuck off.
I think there's a call for it. Just on YouTube in general. Just for accidental openings and do slow mo. Oh, I'm on to something here.
Like erotic ASMR.
Just like a shake a can up.
Yeah,
It's spaffed all over your face. Slow mo it up.
That's shit.
That'd be a great like. I might just start a series where you start it off like a normal beer review. Every time you start it off like a normal one, except you're shaking the can up loads before, and then when you open it, it goes, and that's it. That's the whole
I'm
video.
onto something here. Slow mo it.
Yeah, the bizarre thing is we've
it's an untapped market there.
Since we've been talking about this, we've gained 3 viewers, so it's like,
And there you go. And then all you do afterwards is you just slowly play the Curb Your Enthusiasm music, and then you just fade to black every time. where you're like this, or like Laurel and Hardy. It's like Laurel and Hardy music, and you just go like that.
I feel the incidental music on Curb though, opposed to I like that.
Styles kind of.
That's the one. That's the one. I love it. I watched like a best of Leon the other day. It was fucking brilliant. Like, did you do? It was about doing the dizzle. Doing the dizzle. Did you bring it? Did you bring the ruckus, Larry, to the ass? It's like, did you do your dizzle? Talking about shagging a woman in a wheelchair. It was so offensive. Did you bring it? Did you do your dizzle? It's like, I did my dizzle. You tear that ass up.
It is what it is.
I love it. But no, but I think there's something in that. I think there's something in that. Well, there is a like a weird perversion about kind of like women getting covered in like beans and cream and shit in there.
Beans is a
I
no-no.
think it's called
Fucking hate beans.
spooge. I think it's called.
Spooge.
Has been.
Yeah, spooge.
Is that what you do? Is that what you do
Spooge.
afterwards?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a great word. Is spooge.
Spooge.
Really
It's
good
very
word.
onomatopoeic.
Yeah,
Spooge.
I like spaff. I have multiple use of the word spaff.
Yeah,
Spaff
it's
is
always good. Yeah,
spaff is incredibly onomatopoeic because that is literally it's spaff.
Spaff
That's
it
what
all.
happens.
Spaff me fucking wage all over the shop this
Yeah.
month.
Spaff
Spaff. I
the wall.
spaffed most of my wage on beer this month.
I always think spaff is
Spaff the wall.
the initial burst. That's what spaff is.
And then
I'd
spooge
love to be
And then
is when
is
it's
what
like
follows.
matted in your hair.
Okay, we're back down to 2. So yeah, thanks Adam. Thanks Adam and Harry. I appreciate it.
Yeah, sorry, Craig. We're just really lowered the tone there on your channel.
Yeah. So it happens when you host. You got to deal with this shit.
I don't care. It's just,
Come on.
just
Yeah.
And
There you go.
spoofing. And spaffing.
Spooge, spaff.
And
Good
spooge.
word. Good. I like a word that. Yeah, that onomatopoeic. Kind of like it's something that it's of its.
Like thwack when you say thwack.
Yeah,
You know exactly what it means. Yeah.
absolutely.
Even though I can't pronounce my THs very well, so I'll say thwack.
Exactly.
No, me neither.
That's the name of the channel. Bugger me, I'm covered in ale.
Oh yeah.
Don't bugger me, I'm covered in ale.
That Harry is a
Oh,
callback
yeah,
from like 2 years ago.
Ale Summer. Oh, that's a beautiful.
ALSMR. Oh, I'm nicking that.
I don't care.
I'm going on GoDaddy right now and claiming that website.
Sorry, Spaff, tell you, mate. Spaff scene. I've already thought about it. Don't worry.
Spap
Spaff
Scene.
scene. And yeah, bugger me. And then that's it. At the end of it, bugger me. I'm covered in ale.
Yeah.
But I'd need like a wet area. I'd do it in my bathroom or something. Maybe you think I'd lose all credibility though if I just started up a weekly.
But you have to do it
specialist
as
thing.
you have to do it as sincere as possible. Like you're sitting down to start a proper review.
Bugger me,
It can't be like
covered
hammy.
in ale.
Yeah. It has to be a proper sit down. Like here we've got a beer here from Left Handed
Bugger
Giant.
me.
Yeah.
No, I think it's just a matter of just taking it, opening it, giving it a shake.
It's a
Give it a good shake.
No, you've got to give it a shake.
You've got fucking good shake.
You've got to give it a shake off camera, so it's always a surprise. Have it pre-shaken, then introduce the video, and then open it, and then it's like a surprise every time.
No,
That's where the real
the
spaffage
shaking
would
is
happen.
part of the thing. The shaking is Peter Jarrell can. I know Adam's going back to his funnel comment. Who's the funnel? Depends really, doesn't it? It depends who's involved. But yeah, I think there's something in it. Maybe it's a weekly thing that we all do.
Yeah, take a turn. Take a turn each week.
Yeah, just everyone has one beer review each week.
And you never know when it's coming. You don't know when it's going to happen.
Exactly. It's even a surprise for everyone
kind of like
else.
cuts to kind of close-ups as well.
And
Reactions.
you have to put like 3 or 4 minutes of just darkness, so people think it's the full length video.
What are you drinking? The third viewer that joined. Let us know down in the comments. Give us a thumbs up. Let's get up to 4 tonight. Really appreciate it.
I've got to lay it down. I've got to lay it down.
I'm drinking a millionaire.
Here's the app. Since my Babs and ABV with Nelson 7 is Zachary and Centennial. Right, I'm back to the conversation about.
I've had that beer.
Spaff reviews.
It's quite nice.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed. I mean, not this one. I had it like a year or so ago when they done a Dutch box way back. Well, I'm not with them anymore, so.
Oh dear.
Just
try to keep it.
I don't know why Dutch box made me laugh so much, but it did.
Good. I was ignoring certain.
It is what it is.
I think what it was, I tried so hard not to laugh, at Dutch Box. That made me laugh even more.
Where's Thomas?
Watched Thomas's English review earlier. It's really good.
Review of what?
Yeah, the Strauss. Someone sent him like 4 beers from them.
Oh, really?
It was a barrel aged beer. I think it'd been barrel aged for 2 years.
They're expensive beers.
Imported barrels. It's really good. It was a good review. It was really cool. And he actually found out that it was barrel aged that long during the review. It's like, which is even better.
It was being barrel aged during the review. Yeah. That's interesting. It's still been barrel aged. Continuous barrel aging.
Even while you're drinking it. Been barrel aged for 2 years during the review. Yeah.
Like a massively irritating mode tonight.
I still love you. Always will.
Thank you.
But,
that you twat thing reminded me of where, like, I posted the other day that video of Craig doing his joke about how did you find Indie Man? I got a cab with him. You prick.
What was that bit? Honestly, I actually watched Indie Man last year. Video from Indie Man last year. I watched it on Wednesday night.
Yeah. There was a bit right.
It's not from that year, is it?
There's a bit right at the end where like I'm asking Craig like, oh, how did you find Indie Man?
Find it?
And he goes, I got a cab with him, and I just go, you prick. And then it just cuts.
I don't remember that bit.
It's good. Because he goes, I got a train from Houston. Do you mean Houston?
Houston.
Yeah, that's a good bit.
I'll have to watch that one back.
It's
I
right.
was
Right at the
searching for
end.
a couple of beauties.
Yeah.
I was searching for our video in downstairs at Brewdog Shoreditch. Wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice to get on with
and
my
I was
name?
looking for one of, I don't know which it was. One of the reviews from Kill the Cat.
Oh.
I've got them two on my channel.
Yeah.
But it was Craig's that I found it. It was Jake's that I wanted because I think we get you get him to do a.
Yeah.
Oh, you say something really funny, right? You're right, Cameron. You say.
I love how reluctant he was to do it.
Craig is always reluctant.
But you get something like, I think you say some comment like, I enjoyed it more knowing that I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
A reluctant response. I mean, I don't know what it was. It was funny, but
I've got a load of videos from that London trip that will never see the light of day.
Good. Yeah,
They will never appear anywhere.
It's like an Epstein kind of situation, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I'm keeping that back for me. It's like a grandmaster. Where we keep one secret back.
No, delete it. If it's the one that I'm thinking of, just delete it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. No, I won't go into it.
Anyway, welcome back, Rory. You okay, brother? You all right?
Yeah, I have to go.
Hi, Rory.
Yeah, all right. I have to go and speak to my sister.
Ah, fair dues. Are you drinking at the moment, or are you finished? Or?
I wasn't being rude. I wasn't being rude. Huh?
No, it's fine. It's all right.
It is what it is.
You don't need to say goodbye. It just fucking
Just fuck off.
But no, it's fine.
Just fuck off. Just fuck off. Just fuck off like a fucking gang.
What are you drinking?
I like to fuck off. I just like to disappear.
Like that.
I'm drinking Cannonball.
Ooh.
Ah, cool.
Well, a big old can. Yeah.
Last time I had it,
Big old
I thought it was
can.
lovely.
Yeah, really
Proper
nice.
West Coast is that.
Yeah,
Reminds you what beer
Really
used to
good
taste
last
like.
can I have.
yeah.
Yeah. Same here,
I've
actually.
not had.
Yeah,
I've
it's coming on.
not had any.
Not too strong.
I've not had any. Sorry, I've not had any of the 440ml cans of that before.
It's good. The 440
Alright.
can's good.
Okay,
That I had. It was
Yeah, where are
it was
you?
probably a month ago. Yeah.
I might do a re-review. There's a few beers I want to do reviews of, just to see where I am at with. Is it the beers change or has my palate changed? Just that kind of deal.
Yeah, exactly. But I know this will trigger Rob Magic Rock
Go on.
still call them tall boys.
No,
Yeah,
see, this is an
yeah.
interesting situation. They put that the other day
They're not.
because
Yeah.
my mate Steve from Hopper Indians is a big fan of Cannonball, and I sent him that message the other day off social media, and I just sent him a picture, and I just put triggered. Because I used to always, every time Steve would mention tall boys, I'm like, it's not a fucking tall boy. But I know who does it, and she's lovely, is Vic. Vic who does social media for Magic Rock, is Colin, who is Colin Strong's wife.
Yeah.
And obviously Colin's lovely, Vic's lovely, I've known them for years. So I let her give her a pass. Magic Rock used to call their big cans, because they used to do 500s.
Yeah.
They call them big lads, which I like that.
Yeah.
It's
Always
a big lad, it's not a tall, but it's a big
Yeah.
lad. I think that I like that. It had its own kind of like
You can't say that.
Identity.
northern kind of thing, but it's bullshit.
You just have to say big person now. It's a
No,
big
you
person.
can be a big lad.
Yeah.
I'm a big lad. Backdoor boogie is what we can't leave in without saying hello. What are you doing in the privacy? Are
Call
you
them
out
Jacobos.
Adam? Is your privacy?
Jacobos.
Jacobos.
Jackaman.
I thought
Did you
that's
see
like
the other day
a brand
that,
of clothing for tall and large men. Terry Kay
lad.
used to love a bit of Giacomo.
Large man.
Was it a story?
Well, that's what he said anyway. Sorry. Was it his story? No, it was just he just wore. Terry was a big fella, so he used to wear Giacomo.
He should change his name to Terry Kane.
Oh, you on something there. You need a bald man, big old bald lad with a beard, don't you? You
Go
use
fucking
Terry
Terry.
Kane.
Terry Kane,
I'm a big
yes.
fan.
It's Danny,
Get
Danny,
him under a
Terry,
thing.
and Barry.
Yeah, get him under a mask back on that channel. Yeah, I wonder where. Yeah, he's spin off face safety, Terry. He kind of made a
Give us some
he made
shredded
a very
paper.
brief comeback. Made a brief comeback.
Hmm.
But it didn't happen. It didn't last. I think he's got a lot of health problems, Terry.
He's not come back. I thought he'd come back in for the whole thing, but okay.
No, there are a number of reasons. I think he's got a lot of health problems.
Right. That's a
Yeah.
shame.
I think we were saying the other day that Urban Vikings coming back, isn't he?
Well, that's somebody said last night, didn't they? That he's coming back. Good on him. I hope he does.
Yeah.
Dave's a lovely guy. Just don't arrange, don't organise a meeting, so he won't turn up. That'd be my advice. Everybody I know is trying to organise to meet Dave, and he don't fucking turn up. Stuart went down to see him. Stuart drove down to see him. He fucking bailed out last minute. I went to GBBF, got him a ticket and everything. Half an hour before we were meeting him, he got a text message saying he wasn't coming.
That's ridiculous. Really? That's it's just out
Yeah.
of order.
Sorry,
Yeah, it's
can't do it.
fucking bullshit, isn't it?
It's Curtis.
I said, just don't organise the meeting. He's a good lad as long as you don't organise the meeting. Like, see, this is really interesting. Having Peter on, obviously, great if Harry was there as well. Years ago, both Dave and Stuart did kind of like essentially chug videos, tributes to like malt liquor drinkers. I remember Dave's. He had like I think he had a mask on. He was drinking some shit, and he was like doing weights. Stuart did one. Stuart like topless, like with loads of crap music, like really loud hip hop on, and he's going, fucking insane. I think Stuart got rid of his. But yeah, so before all you lot.
I hope he has, because I'm going to Google that now. I hope he did disable those videos. Because I'm
So yeah,
looking.
before all that happened, it was discovered the tributes were made.
He's
to Malt Liquor.
the OG of that shit.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that was it. Well, it all came from last night. James asking like where like he thought it was like in the second wave. I'm like, no, you're like fourth wave, mate.
Yeah, I did. I was watching.
No, yeah. No, I was trying to. Well, when I was saying, when did you appear then, Craig? Were you around? Who else? Who else? Were you like Dean? Were you and Dean appear at similar times?
I was February 2015
Okay.
when I posted my first video. So I was just before Craig, I think, like a couple of months.
Yeah, well, more. I started in July of 2015, and then I met you, Rob, with
August.
some other
Renowned YouTuber.
Yeah, an acquaintance. But you're a mate, so
Yeah. So. Yeah, I knew. I
The man
met
who
you
should not be
through
named.
Twitter, didn't I think you're a man I met on Twitter.
I'd literally been going 2 months when I met you.
Oh, right, cool. Yeah, so
So,
2015 was the year then. Okay, see, Peter's fucked off. I'm curious if you were 15 as well. Was Dean 15 as well?
No, he's older than 15.
It's got to be.
Was he 2015 as well?
It must be all around there, surely.
2015, maybe 20.
Yeah.
Maybe Dean was 16. Maybe Dean was 16. Maybe a year after.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I always remember February 2015 was when I posted my first video.
I remember. I remember it well. On KPA.
Yeah,
It popped up on me the other day when I was looking for
I've
the
still
videos.
not
God,
reviewed,
it's bad. I've gone back and looked at those videos. They're bad.
reviewed them. Never reviewed.
They're bad. They're bad, but they're still good. I like them.
I've never reviewed Punk IPA, apart
Really?
from that one we done in Leeds.
Think of all the
Oh, yeah.
could be all the views you could be getting on that. Making a bit of money.
Sopping it up.
Yeah, but we done a piss review of the
Yeah,
re-release.
original.
Redone.
Yeah, I remember it. That was a good one.
God, I had a
Normal.
Yeah, I actually had a. It was on offer in the co-op the other day. I actually brought a bomber of Punk IPA, and like I don't want to get into the whole rhetoric of it's a different beer, but it's just bland. It's not even like it's like you can't say it's your palate's changed, and it's just bland. It's not like you've moved on, and so you deserve a different amount of like different style of beer. It's just fucking crap.
Really? I've not had it for ages.
Yeah, it was just
So
tasteless.
have they become what they on that?
Well, despised.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna grab me my final can. I should have been in bed by now, to be honest, but I've got no reason to go to bed. I'm gonna go and grab me thing. Punk IPA. Hold that thought.
Jake,
There's so much sound then.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
there's a lot of sound.
Right, sharp everyone.
I was just going to say, the earliest
I'm gonna look for your
Clueless Drinker video I can find is from May 2015.
No, it's interesting you mentioned about punk because that you're saying it's a bit shit and insipid. As it happened, I just started watching old episodes of Oz Clark and James May, and he was.
I can hear myself.
They sell it in Wetherspoons now.
What's happening here?
Go talk, mate.
What's happening here?
I might do
If it's not in the top, it's not worth drinking.
Supermarket. You can get it any supermarket you want. If you remember the name of it, it helps to know that it's called a supermarket.
Jake's
Turn it off,
loving
Rory.
this.
It's killing me. It's killing me slowly inside.
Jake, this is your life.
I've mentioned. I'm sure I've mentioned this multiple times before. But Jake was brought to my attention by Johnny Garrett.
He did put me in his ferment magazine thing though,
Did
did
it?
it?
Yeah, I know.
No, he didn't.
You and
No, he
Ollie, Ollie
Why
and
why
Simon.
was this?
No, I went in it.
It makes you do.
Ollie and Simon.
Well, I understand. Well, one of them is good and one of them is popular.
And Darwin and Greg's beer reviews.
Wait.
Darwin
Yeah.
and Greg.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a fucking word with that fella.
Yeah, it's,
Come on. No.
I've got a copy
Honestly,
here.
no. I mean, no, not for multiple reasons. No. I guess. I mean, I completely. Yeah, Simon, I understand. Ollie is great. So I completely understand that, and it absolutely should be.
They could have used a better picture.
What of Ollie?
That's Simon.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
To be fair, it's a good picture.
Is it?
I like it.
No. Why is Peter Mastropic not on there? That's fucking
No,
bullshit.
Peter's in there. Peter's
No,
in there.
Master,
good.
Master Puppets is in there.
Yeah.
I say he's the top of the pile.
Yeah, so
The YouTube mega
there
icon.
we go. We've got Peter. There
Is
he
that
is.
Britannia? Is that
Is with Brett?
Britannia?
Is with Brett as well? Oh, brilliant! I love that it's Brett because he's so kind of like
Against it.
yeah. He's like I don't want to actually be involved in this.
Then you've got-
You're my mate. And you wrote me into it. Stone the
Simon there.
yeah.
Rocking the bit back and forth.
Yeah.
Darwin.
See, I'm not a fan of Darwin,
Ben.
to be honest. I think he's boring.
Of course, is
I won't really.
I'm great.
Yeah.
And Greg can suck a big one.
The-
We were talking about that,
respect
weren't we?
for Greg at all. Yeah.
There's Ollie.
Our good
Look at
friend Ollie.
Oh, lovely Ollie.
Oh, bless.
That's
And then,
I like
oh, by the way, big shout out to Brewdog Network.
yeah, that's
fucking
also mentioned.
shills.
I like Joe Senegala. Joe Senegalia, where was his
Oh, is that
Yeah,
Joe's
well,
Arcade?
we do credit
It's
him
okay,
as he's credited as the inventor of Haze for Days.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was Peter who did it. 'Cause I think he brought it to my attention, but he says he got it off the Joe.
But unclear for years is all mine.
Absolutely, make him months that shows.
And anyone
Yeah.
disputes that.
But Mackie for Mumps, that's yours, isn't it?
That's the old Jake.
Is Mackie for Mumps yours? Or?
No,
Yeah.
to be fair, unclear for years is mine. Murky for months isn't mine.
Oh yeah.
Really? I thought you were
Oh,
making
yeah.
months. I'm sure it was.
No, I'm clear for
Claiming
years.
ownership.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
clear for
I'm-
years.
I'm
Would
clear for
definitely have
years.
said that. Yeah, definitely me.
Oh,
but
I don't know who came up
but
with making months.
yeah, Murky for months. I don't know.
I don't know who came up with that one then.
Yeah.
Maybe it's one
Maybe
where
it's
I'll
just
stick around
maybe
with
it's just
folklore.
a natural progression.
I think
and
it was.
Unclear
And in
for Years.
between. But there we go.
This is
Hey.
lovely, by the way. I'm going to buy
I'll say
another one
Mumps.
tomorrow. It's a Verdant.
It's a Verdant.
20W. 20W and 20 watt moon it's called. Strata and citrus. Lovely.
Oh,
Well, I'm going to buy another one
Combo.
tomorrow. Very nice. Very nice.
yeah.
Yeah. Who else? I mean, yeah, Darwin. Yeah. I mean, I think there's been some. Personally, I think that some people who aren't doing it anymore are significantly better than a lot of those people. I mean, I think Mark
Darwin's too
Stanhope
big,
is
isn't
like one of the. I just don't. I think he's
Well-
boring, and he's got a lot of. There's a load of stuff about that guy that I don't really
Well, it's
enjoy. He's got a real kind of like.
it's
He's got really weird mannerisms as well. It's really
Tiny little
distracting.
sibs. Tiny little sibs.
it's one of those things though with the stuff that's been spoken about this week. It is just you like what you like. If someone likes the videos, they like the videos, don't they?
Yeah.
It's like but it's all just personal opinion.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, isn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah. So it's not a it's like I don't like dislike anyone. There's certain people I don't watch because it's just not the content I want to watch.
Yeah.
And that's what
True.
and that's simply what it boils down to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For me, anyway.
Oh no, I'm being objective.
Yeah.
About the whole.
Oh,
thing.
exactly.
Like, if you've got to have your kind of like your Mount Rushmore, I guess in that sense. That's what I was meaning.
Oh yeah.
Because he's put it in fucking print, hasn't he? I mean,
You're on mine, Rob.
no thanks. You're
I
on
was
mine.
back. I was what? I snuck in there. Late entry. Well, I mean,
I was being kind. But
I really like Jake's reviews because he puts like comedy into his reviews. And it's really well
I try.
edited.
Yeah.
but you mean, Peter's definitely top of the pile for me. I said Max Hoppery was amazing. I always thought Ryan over at San Diego Beer Vlog was fantastic. Great analytic as far as analytics go and knowledge. I don't think anybody's actually as good analyzing beer as Ryan is. I think he just knows it, because he's a very educated guy as far as brewing goes. Chris, I mean, it's like popular ones. I mean, for me, I don't think that really is a mark of quality. I mean, it's like Chris Stelz. He's very popular.
The way you put them together, they're like, it's quite good.
I did used to quite like his videos back in the day because they were sort of just quick and to the point.
Well put together, yeah. Well,
yeah. Well
people like that set trends.
Yeah.
The popular ones set the trends.
And you could actually see that he actually did sort of like really enjoy trying the beers.
Oh yeah,
that's what I always got from him. It was a passion about beer.
Yeah.
And then he put his own spin on it with because I mean, I wouldn't do that with all those fucking intros and outros and interstitial sort of bits and all those sort of stuff. Like, it's a lot of work.
Let's get the aroma on the Blood Moon.
Yeah. Like all like B-roll footage and all that sort of stuff. It's like a pain in the ass. Yeah. But like
that's it.
I respected it.
I do find it massive. I find it quite entertaining when new people appear and think they've discovered something massively, remarkably unique by having intro music and like, that's it. But someone sets a trend. Two things. Chris Stelz, absolutely. Those tightly edited kind of like short videos that definitely set a trend. Because like once upon a time, as Peter keeps that old fashioned kind of trend going, beer reviews are long as fuck. At least 11 minutes. And then there was a moment in history where Chad from Chad's Beer Reviews commented on something saying, I'm not willing to watch a beer review that is longer than 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then that became I think that because Chad was like a significant figure. But then Chris Stelz came in, did his tightly edited thing at 4 minutes. So it's a funny old situation. It's like so it became that's what's acceptable. It's like people are willing to watch 4 minutes. But I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people who do long ones, and Peter's not the only one who. I mean, like James is like fucking 45 minutes long. So
yeah. Well, there's no blueprint, is there? And there shouldn't be. There shouldn't be.
No, there shouldn't be.
Yeah. It's whatever you're happy with.
I'm really stopping myself saying things right now. You don't. I mean, you don't need to say it's beer o'clock or the start of a video. No, but you mean that's it. But this is it. It's like who are you looking at? Who are you looking at for inspiration? I mean, exactly. It shouldn't be a blueprint at all. And I think, and it's inevitable. People become kind of like composites of the people, like of yourself and the people who influence you.
Yeah. Well. For me personally, I started up like I've said this before, where I think I came up with an original idea, then all of a sudden there's all these other beer tubers as well, because I just wanted to make videos. So I didn't have the sort of beer tube. I didn't watch beer tubers before I started talking about beer, and then I found like you guys and other people, and then I felt myself like get influenced by everything and how I should do a beer review.
Yeah.
And then I sort of stopped for a bit, stopped for months, and then I'd put up a beer review, and then I'd go another couple of weeks and put up another one. Whereas now I think I've found my rhythm again of videos, and the last sort of 10, the videos I put up this year, for me, the two videos that cemented it for me last year was the Indie Man one and the London Craft Beer Festival one, where I was like, actually, this is the sort of shit I want to be doing, and I can do that at home. It's just I'm gonna like film myself and make crazy edits and do stupid stuff, and that's it. That's what I'm gonna do. And then this year I felt like I've done that with like more or less all of my videos.
Yeah,
and that's what I like doing.
Yeah.
And actually, like I don't care about it, but I've seen an uptake in watch time. I've seen an uptake in subscribers. I've seen like,
cool.
but there's no end game for me there.
No.
But it's just putting out stuff that I'm actually proud of. Whereas I think I fell into the trap of going, I've got to put a beer review out. I've got to do a beer review for this week. I've got to do a beer review then, and falling into that sort of trap where actually just do something that you're happy to put out.
I like the one with your family, the Aunt Bessie's. When you put the thing in the oven.
Yeah, that took a little bit of convincing, that one. They had to sign a waiver.
But no, it's funny situation. But I mean, if you watch my like early ones, I am completely even copying like how. Like Zach Avery has a certain kind of like rhythm to how he speaks about stuff, and I completely copied that because I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, this is completely a foreign idea of doing this kind of thing for me. I didn't sit in front of the camera and stuff like that, and it's completely out of character. I mean, me and Stuart talked about it today, and he said, "Yeah, he did it to get over certain social things." Being shy and being kind of like so that's why he did it, which I think is a really important thing. So
I think that's almost a common denominator between us all. Is we're all a bit socially awkward. we're not extroverts when we're out and about and that sort of thing. It's like it's a weird thing where you put yourself in front of a camera because you're not that person who's necessarily shouting in the room.
I'm so socially awkward in front of people. It's untrue.
Well, Peter's that socially awkward. He's put himself. He's turned his camera and his mic off.
Yeah. He can't handle it.
Can't even fucking cope with addressing it.
But
absolutely. But that's it. But then, and what it does, when you force yourself into that situation, I mean, and this is a shit thing about lockdown. I got to that place where I was getting used to doing stuff out and about, and I'd made loads of plans to go and do more of that. And then the world set on fire, and we couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah. It's one of those weird things. I'm fine if like you or Craig or someone's with me. I'm absolutely fine. I can talk to the camera. I don't mind holding. But if I'm by myself, that's a different kettle of fish. I don't know why.
Really used to it.
Yeah,
I start getting really used to it.
Which I'd love to be like that. I'd love to be like that. I'd love to get to that point.
Yeah, like we won at Wylam. I mean, I'm a bit pissed, to be honest. About the time I crack on, but I mean, you're just talking to yourself, aren't you? You get used to it.
Yeah,
but
and it's the realization that people really don't give a shit.
Yeah,
like you think people are going to stare and say stuff, but like they really don't care.
In certain situations, there's a little bit of I like a bit of a look in the background.
Yeah,
people like what's all that about?
Yeah, and then if it's at a festival, you sort of
dickheads jumping in your camera. And
that always fun if you try and get them in on it. Like there's a few sort of outtakes from Indie Man where someone says something and it's like yeah, and then they shy away from that as soon as you sort of make them the center of attention. It's like oh
really?
So they duck out of it. Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
No. It's just if someone shouts something like
Yeah.
if you actually react to it and like try and like
Yeah.
get them in the thing, they're
Well,
They're
Peter's
out of
really Peter Master Hoppets when he's at Copenhagen. He gets a lot of people jumping in and stuff. But he'll
Yeah.
grab them and
Yeah.
he'll get them in like, oh, come on, no, come on, come in.
yeah,
So he just disarms them really.
Yeah.
He gets those just dickheads mugging for the camera behind him and stuff.
which is great.
But,
It'd be great for me. Proper zoom in shot on there.
Then there's one with
On their face.
me and Stuart, Indie Man, and some guys like I'm using my tripod. This tripod I'm using now, but I'm using it at arm's length. And I think these guys, and we're doing Buxton, Yellow Belly, and I think the guy off camera's like, "Is that a selfie stick?" And I just go, "No, it's a tripod." That's it. End of it.
Yeah.
I remember when there was one where you were in a queue and some guy just barges past you.
Me?
I think it's like, what was it? Bagco or something. You're doing a Bagco review. And he goes, "You fucking numpty," or something.
Sounds about right. I like that. I like numpty. It's a good word. Fucking numpty. Oh yeah, Leeds International. It's a fucking dickhead pushed past it. I can completely remember it. Yeah. Fucking numpty. I've added a bit of beer, get a bit aggro. Oh, you fucking dickhead, come here.
Just smash him over the head with your tripod.
Fucking prick. Exactly. Clang.
Oh,
Let's get serious.
a bit of Sprat Waffler. I know that artwork anywhere.
First time I reviewed it was 2016.
Spaff waffler.
Spaff waffler.
Looks like it as well.
Spaff waffle. It's the proper.
That's the name of their new channel.
Spaff in your lager.
Spaff lager. See, that could be a European lager.
Spaff lager. Yeah,
That
it's got
could
an umlaut
actually be a
over something there.
genuine brand.
Yeah.
There's a can of Spaff.
But it's about Spaff.
Surely,
Yeah.
I bet James has reviewed it.
One of the F's are the
Kind
wrong
of
way
Spaff.
round.
Yeah. It's Estonian premium lager. Spaff.
One of
8.2%.
the best session IPAs I've probably ever had. Actually.
That is a good beer, Sprat Waffler.
I've not reviewed it.
I should get some.
2016.
I should get.
Yeah.
Have they got an online shop?
Yep.
There's a couple of breweries.
They've just
That I need to. I've got an order from Elusive coming early next week. I want to do an order from Cheshire Brew House. I'm quite curious about Cheshire Brew House.
Well, everyone's raving about them.
Well,
it seems
I
to
would
be
say
everywhere.
raving about. They're
Yeah, I've heard
talking
some
about.
good things about Cheshire House.
Yeah.
But this is it.
There's a few-
Yeah. So
There's a
I
few.
know Shane.
I've got a
I've known
handful
Shane
of
for years,
breweries. I've got a handful of breweries that I want to actually purchase from the Brew Direct, and
Okay.
I'm still waiting to see what happens and blah blah. At the moment, I'm like I'm in an orange. But I do. I've got a few breweries that I actually want to.
Who are they then?
Range your beers. 71 Brewing.
71 is in like what?
Dundee?
Stewart's. It's Stewart's.
No, is it? I thought around the
It is.
Stewarts, are they?
It's Stewart's.
Okay.
Craft-
No, still,
craft
I'm
beer.
still.
Yeah, because they
I'm-
did all those beers for. They did all the beers for Netto, didn't they?
Yeah, but I thought Stewarts were craft anyway. So why are they doing a craft arm?
Because the Stewart's is seen as the more traditional side of it.
Okay.
Mm.
So then, Pentridge. Wanna get some of
Yeah,
their beers?
Pentridge is there's about that going
I want
around.
to try
Not
some
bad.
of their beers.
We've had some at Triangle.
Yeah.
They were decent. Not amazing, but decent. But I'm sure they're getting better.
Again, top rope. I'd like to have I've had 3 of the beers that Adam's kindly sent me. But I'd be interested to try a few more of them. Glen Affric, some of their core range beers that I've not had.
I like
before.
Glen Affric.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Collaborating
just
with
out of
dickheads.
curiosity. Well, you can't help that. Well, craft beer challenge, right?
I'm only joking. Well, yeah. I'm only joking. No, there's a brewery over in these parts called Amity. We get a bit of
Yeah.
friction going on recently, and they brewed their first set of beers at Glenafric because their brewery's not open. But they're based in Pudsey, which is between here and Leeds. And it's Russ who used to work. He worked for Brewdog for a while, and then he was at North for a while. It's not a brewer; it's more to do with the business side of stuff. But he's a good dude, is Russ. And they've had a bit of buzz recently.
Yeah, Jake,
Oh. Don't know
you
who
got
you are.
the metric thing, haven't you? From Adam?
Yeah. Adam sent me the metric tonics. I'm interested to try it because it didn't get rave reviews. The metric tonics, so I'm interested to see how it is.
Yeah.
So this
It's
is it.
probably hard to do that kind of thing without any beer chunks, isn't it? I guess.
Well,
Without
I
any
mean,
flavour.
the thing they brewed it in mind to barrel age from the get go. So
I'm more interested in the cock and balls.
yeah, I've got
I've
a craft cock.
Who's Glen?
Yeah,
I'd have gone with Glenda. I'd have gone with a badly spelt version of Glenda average or something.
Glenda.
Glenda Frick.
Let me have a look. I've got a load of breweries that I'm.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I can't remember, but.
But what you said, Rory, that beer was brewed with they brewed it specifically to barrel age it, but then they also put that initial stuff in cans. So I think that's probably why people are a bit still.
But I don't see how the barrel age helps it though.
No, I don't quite know what they're getting at with that one.
Yeah, I heard a lot of stuff I've seen on Untapped was saying it was a bit boozy.
Yeah.
Well, it is.
I've never had a boozy.
Sorry.
Yeah.
A few more breweries I want to check out is Homer Island, which I know one or two guys have had.
Yeah, they're good.
S43.
Yeah, S43 decent.
Baybrook, which is lager orientated.
Yeah, I want to try them. I really want to try those actually. Braybrook, the lagers.
Whatever else we got. And then Guy Ritchie as well. Just to shit some.
Oh, Gritchy.
Gritchy,
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Oh yeah, you got to give it a go, haven't you? You got to give it a go because you don't know.
Brewery curious.
Yeah.
He's by curious. Brew curious.
Brew curious.
Brew curious.
Curious.
Sam from Australia. That's cool. It's cool beans. How you doing, son? That's really cool.
Yes, that will be the answer.
Yeah,
yes,
they've reopened. The 4th of July they opened. Or not all of them, but
they have reopened. I've been to 3 pubs and I haven't actually been in. Well, technically I've been inside to the toilet, but I've been to 3 pubs and I haven't actually been inside to the bar.
I was in an actual pub today.
A real life. I
was outside pub. 2 breweries and in an actual pub today.
How was it indoors?
Good.
Yeah.
Quiet, but very well. They've made a lot of effort to space people out and they've done a good job of it. Mm-hmm. Normally that place would be rammed, tiny little place. But I don't think Craig's been to it. Do you know the Foxnet train station where we got pizzas from next door?
Oh yeah,
yeah. Remember rightly. Yeah.
Troubadour. Yep.
They had
a side
back on a balmy summer's evening.
Proper cool. Yeah, it
was bonkers, wasn't it? Oh yeah, Grumpy Dave cider.
Yeah, I went in there like cider. All these drunken cider drinkers. It's like it's cool.
So it was there. That's where we were there this afternoon. This afternoon. I was saying this morning. What far off it? It's about 1 o'clock. Night sexes.
Oh, he just put another. I actually went to put that one up, and then he posted another one. That long's come up. So anyway,
I've never
not
seen
Harry.
such a more stimulating sentence ever. Swindon's newest brewery is up tomorrow.
That's on you. Oh, Sam, are you drinking any breakfast stouts at the moment, mate? It's probably getting near lunchtime, actually.
What, in Australia?
Well, I started drinking at 12 today, so
Yeah.
I've been on it.
That's what I mean. It's
For
getting
12 hours
It's-
now. Been on it for 12
Exactly.
hours.
On it, mate. Been on it, mate.
Fucking bang on it.
Like a
12
car,
hours. 12 till
Fucking on
12,
it,
mate.
yeah, yeah,
Fucking all over
fucking
it.
car plug.
Fucking ratted, mate.
Blake. This guy
Well,
is just awesome, man. Cheers, Blake. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Rob,
Cheers.
once it gets
Cheers,
past
Blake.
12 o'clock,
He's a top geezer.
Cheers,
He's a proper
Blakey.
nice bloke. He's all right. He's a nice lad. That.
Don't know why I did a Cockney accent or whatever.
I have no idea either.
You go.
This guy's
All right,
fantastic.
Blakey.
Oh, all right, Blakey, mate.
All right, Blakey, me old son.
Blake is down.
1970s comedy references. Come on now. This
lots
is
of-
British 1970s comedy references.
Also, I am sweating
We've all-
like a pregnant nun.
Oh, you've
I'm
got to love
hot.
a bit of minibuses. I like his smutty mate.
There is another saying I would say about the sweating part, but I'm not doing it. If I was offline, I'd say.
Reg Vardy I found a bit creepy.
Yeah.
Reg
But,
Vardy.
his mate he was a bit filthier, I think. I enjoyed
Um, right, bloody hell. So yeah, get the old
it. It's Arvo
inside.
quality Australian text.
Nice.
Yeah.
Arvo, it's
it's Arvo.
Arvo.
It's awesome. Love it. Love that. Two of our hype
Arvo.
breweries. Cool beans. It's nice.
Anybody want to have a pop at that in an Australian accent? Read that entire message out. Australian accent? Anybody
Yeah,
want to
gonna
do it?
try.
9:30 here. That's it. Done.
9:30 a.m. No, I'm not even going to say.
Ah, love it. Well,
No,
set you up for
no,
it.
here, mate.
Mate, crack
Go-
some
crack
brews
some
by
beers
Ranger
by
Mountain.
Ranger Culture, this Arvo. Two of our hype breweries.
No, I can't do
Come on, you missed the best bit. The culture, this Arvo.
It's Arvo.
It's not insulting. It's a celebration. Honestly, it is. It's not.
Well,
serious.
Exactly, I love it. I love it.
I've been to places when I went to Italy. Someone thought I was Australian because of my Suffolk accent. Apparently, it gets
Yeah,
confused a
I-
lot of the Australian accent. I don't
It's
know why.
quite cool. John
That's where it all
John Anillo over in the States, he always does an English accent in, but
Yeah.
it just sounds Australian. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I was wrestling the kangaroo, but
Well, there you go.
Yeah, Jake, they've got a bit of the West Country accent, haven't they?
who's
Down
that?
in Ipswich. In Ipswich, it's a bit.
Cheers, everyone.
No, yeah, it's a bit. It's sort of similar. It's more like a rugby. It's more. It's a lot softer.
Yeah.
Just go fuck off.
Audi,
You-
and
Oh,
one of my favourite ones.
See? Vindicated.
during this stream
Vindicated.
was when Jake was asking Rory if he'd brought some beers instead of bought some beers. I just thought that was an interesting peculiarity of the accent.
Yeah. Well,
You brought some beers for your birthday.
Yeah. And I also say shoe. I say I shoe him
Son, kill people's son.
rather than showed. I say shoe. I shoe him.
Shoot it.
I shoe him.
Sun as well.
A few of it.
Shoot.
It's Sun,
I'll shoot
another
you.
one as well.
I would say one of the phrases that it's a cliche where I come from, but it's a phrase I say all the time is slightly on the her, which means
Slightly on the her?
Yeah, slightly. It just means slightly askew.
Oh,
You
right,
say,
I don't know
this goes
All right.
slightly on the her.
So what do you call Yorkshire puddings? Again,
Don't start
don't
this.
start that. Don't
We
start
call them batter
that.
puddings.
No.
here.
We're not
They
having that.
weren't invented in Yorkshire.
okay.
You're not having this bullshit.
They weren't
Go on.
invented in Yorkshire. We call them batter puddings because they
Got
made
proof
them
of this. Got
batter.
proof of this.
Well,
I
Wikipedia.
I remember
If you
Who
call that
popularised
pudding.
it? Who made it famous?
a few weeks ago, Stuart come up with all the best things are made in Yorkshire, and I said, "Oh yeah, I had a Cornish pasty."
Careful where you're going.
It's what it is. I'd say, yeah, I had a Cornish pasty the other day. It's great.
Cornish pasty.
It's all right.
It's all right. It's not my favourite thing. It's not the best
It's
thing.
like a Cornish, but yeah, it's,
Well, it's not Yorkshire. No, it's
it
Cornish.
is what it is.
Oh, if you go down that route, I'd go for a sausage roll over a pot pie over a
Oh
Cornish.
god, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice sausage roll.
Yeah. What a nice warm sausage roll.
Depends what's in the
Nice warm
pasty.
pork pie.
On the Midlands,
York-
on the
Yorkshire-
I
Midlands,
think sausage roll, pork pies and sausage
Yorkshire-
rolls could be the two greatest
Yorkshire
things
thing.
ever known to man.
I
Yorkshire.
agree with sausage rolls.
Yorkshire.
I agree with sausage rolls. Pork pies can fuck off and die.
Oh, you're getting wrong ones, mate. You're getting wrong ones.
I
get me wrong.
I
I
don't
get
like
mum
the
and dad
jelly.
to grab you some from their local bakery. They're absolute crackers.
don't like the jelly. I don't like that portion of it. If it was just pastry and meat, I'm all for it.
When it's warm, there's no fucking jelly in it.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't want the jelly. I don't want the jelly at all.
I think have it warm, then it'll disappear.
Yeah, but it's normally a picnic snack, isn't it? The old
No.
pork pie.
Yeah, just
I
melts.
don't tend to bring my microwave with me during
No,
a
but
picnic.
you don't put a fucking pork pie in a microwave. You
All right,
bastard.
calm down, Jakey Frank.
You're gonna destroy your fucking pastry. Aren't you? You put it in, if it's not warm, preferably you get it from the butcher's when it was still warm.
Yeah, but
Preferably.
if you've gone out for a nice summer stroll
Or a
with a nice picnic and you've packed a pork pie, so what happens?
But that's not how you should. Well, listen, but I'm not a one
Well.
for pie and peas. I don't care for pie and peas, but it is what it is. But I don't like. I don't care for it. I like a warm pork pie with brown sauce.
Oh, brown sauce can go away as well.
I don't eat brown sauce with anything else.
Yeah.
Nicely put, Jake. Do not fuck off. Go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I downturn that one. I'll play that one.
But
But I like a nice batter pudding, cold with some jam in it.
you mean Yorkshire
Okay.
pudding?
Yeah, a nice batter pudding with some jam.
I've had the sweet one. It's silly. You have it with roast beef and Yorkshire puddings. You see how that rolls off the tongue? Is seen as an internationally known roast beef and Yorkshire puddings, not roast beef and batter puddings. It doesn't. It's not the same, is it?
You say batter,
Roast beef
puddings.
and Yorkshire puddings.
batter.
I clearly need to come down your and I'll make a point when I'm ordering.
Roast puddings and jam.
Oh, we don't
Yeah.
do that.
Well,
Jam
to be
pudding,
fair, like if you go to a restaurant, they'll be called Yorkshire puddings.
Well, daft bastards not calling it that then.
Yeah, well, it's just a colloquialism.
Cultural appropriation of your
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely,
we-
it's offensive.
Yeah.
It's offensive.
See you later. See you later, Peter.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
So we got a comment here. Two things I miss the most: beer festivals and live music. Live music. I miss beer festivals.
This was.
Big time.
Did you put the comment above where he said I sounded legit?
Yeah,
Oh, you did. Oh, good.
Oh, good.
I did an authentic Australian accent, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah.
This
I'm gonna-
specifically to Canterbury.
G'day, mate.
Jake, there's something you got right. Oh, please,
Cornish pasty and empanada, am I?
No, yeah, we
fucking difference, isn't it? Really?
have you ever tried? Have you ever tried
yeah,
Yorkshire
empanada is way crispier.
It's really similar.
What about
Very
Jamaican
similar.
patty?
Well, actually, they're extremely similar because it happened when Mexican miners came over to Devon and Cornwall, and they actually worked in the mines, and they actually got a liking for Cornish pasties and took them back over to Mexico and actually created the empanada. So they are very tightly linked. But an empanada is smaller and more crispy and nom. I'd rather I'd rather have an empanada than a Cornish pasty every day. They're the same. It's the same.
You like spicy.
It's racism.
It's the same thing with Jamaican patty. Jamaican patty. Have you tried a Jamaican patty?
Craig's taking these things off. He's like,
yeah.
You like just shouting at each other about Yorkshire puddings now.
Jamaican patty.
He's going to mute us. He's going to start muting us.
No, right. Let's bury the hatchet here. Let's agree to disagree, and sometimes
let's just agree on the Yorkshire puddings. Shall we just agree on the Yorkshire puddings? You brought this shit up again, anyway.
Rory brought it up.
Shit stirrer, another fucking shit stirrer. That's the thing that's wrong with British at the moment. Too many fucking shit stirrers.
Rory, who got you to say all this shit? So,
just thought it'd be a laugh.
Somebody send me.
That's how it all starts.
Secret messages. That's how it all starts. Secret groups.
Yeah. I'm making my video tomorrow, Rob. Calling you out.
I've mentioned this secret group multiple times.
Countdown to lockdown.
I've mentioned this secret group thing multiple times during this evening. So
the secret Yorkshire pudding
clan.
Yeah.
No,
the invisible secret group that none of us know of. Yeah.
I'm not. I won't be involved in that kind of bullshit.
Well done, Scott. I appreciate this nonsense you spill.
The Masonic Guild of the Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get your knee out.
My mate,
that's how you know.
My mate, Gav Triangle. He was a mason.
Yeah, I've got a lot of family who are masons. I've never been invited.
Yeah,
it's quite a common surname.
Isn't P.A. Paul a mason?
No, he's more of a stonecutter.
Yeah,
he's more of a fucking heron. He's more of a
I can't imagine going for
Satanist. I'd say more than anything.
Yeah,
I was just about to say
Satanist,
that was my joke as well.
It popped up last night.
Yeah, I saw it.
Stone the Crows. It's Simon a Stone, mate.
Yeah, Paul popped up for about 2 minutes last night, and then we were reassured that his internet connection is horrendous. He kind of appeared a bit and just said,
"Yeah, I saw it."
Shit. And yeah.
But then if you're out in the sticks on a mobile, it's going to be rubbish.
Oh,
it's going to be rubbish.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
It's not a big
deal. That's anything about where he is.
No.
That's not the only thing, though, Jake. Like, do you know you said you wanted to be out on the sticks like in a few years? How are you going to get your online beers and shit like that?
Well, we'll have an internet connection. I'm sure I could get a delivery there. We'll have an address. We'll have an official address.
We get a satellite. We get a satellite.
Beam it to Honest Brew.
Yeah.
And then they ping them back. Yeah.
Just pick up from Beam.
I don't want to be that rural. I don't want to be that rural. I want a nice plot of land near somewhere. Just on my own. Yeah.
I'll get it sent to a post office. Fuck that. I'll go and pick it up.
Right. I'm gonna bugger off.
Thanks. Thanks for joining.
No, thank you for saying it. It's been fun.
Thank you for saying it today.
I know. Got some manners, some fun.
I'm probably going to shut it down.
Bad puddings.
Check yourself
Good
before you
luck,
wreck yourself. You can get to
The thing is, I don't actually care. I don't actually care about it. I just know it winds Rob up so much.
Cool. So, I mean, I'm probably going to shut it down now. So,
yeah, I'm getting a bit fucking tired.
I really do appreciate you guys joining, just having a real decent chat with decent friends and stuff. We need to meet up, Rory, at some point, that's for sure.
I can't
I'd
believe
love
it.
to, yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe all these
yeah,
years.
I never met you. It's like I feel like I've known you for years. So
Well,
it's like,
considering we've been to Daya and stuff, and
Yeah.
yeah,
work out,
but it's just with everything that's going on in the beer tubing world that I just can't be doing it all anymore. It's just I mean, like,
You have to kind of like make light of it in a way.
No, I do,
Just
but
take a
a couple of
yeah.
weeks ago, it was getting to the point even before last Tuesday that I was actually considering quitting YouTube. Just fuck it,
Really?
and then just joining live streams.
Yeah.
well, like Adam.
Seriously. Yeah, I was gonna turn into Adam. I think Adam's got it right. He doesn't want to get involved in all this sort of nonsense. And neither,
You should. I don't think you should let that.
no, but I can't.
I
Be
think you should.
doing
You should.
I can't be doing it all. It's just
I mean, I'm not involved because I don't give a fuck. People
I'm
can
not
do.
involved, but I
Yeah.
feel involved through people I know, and it's like I don't want to feel like that.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I can sympathise with that. You just got to do. You just got to do what. Again, like I said earlier, just I'm doing stuff that I just want to put out there. If you're not happy with putting out there, then
I do my own thing. I do the reviews. It's, as I said when I first started, it's more for myself. I can look back on. It's like a vlog that I put out there.
Or a diary or something.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to watch and subscribe, great. I really appreciate it. But if they don't, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
I've never done it for any other kind of motive, which I feel there's one or two people recently that are doing it for different motives rather than ulterior motives. I'll say.
The best thing to do is for like you said, for yourself and make friends. Like,
yeah, that's all it's all about. That's all it's about, and it always will be. If my channel all of a sudden within the next few years goes like James's channel, it goes crazy, then fair enough. But I'm not gonna change to what I believe or what I think. It's not going to change me, and unfortunately, I think it has done for one or two people. And I feel and it's very sad. And I've said that I've expressed my opinions, this week already. So I don't really need to elaborate.
you do kind of like lose your integrity in a way, didn't you? One of those people went.
Yeah, friendship's more important to me.
Yeah.
I mean that needs to stay in place at all times. Anything else after that, okay, I'll take it like anyone else will. But I ain't gonna,
I'm not
going to dismiss friendships over.
No, well,
money.
it's an interesting thing about what you're saying about friendship. Because for me, what I want when I start my channel, I've always liked video making. I've always liked producing videos, and I've done it for ages. I do it for a job now, as an aspect of my job. And then I was also getting into craft beer. So my initial thing was I wanted to make videos about craft beer, and that was the extent of it. There wasn't any goal. It was just to actually produce those videos, and then actually the best byproduct of it by far is talking to everyone. When I first uploaded that first video, I would have never fathomed. I had no expectations because I didn't know anyone. I didn't know anybody prior to this. So that's the best aspect for me. So I came into it cold, completely cold. I'd never seen a beer review before I made it. Before I made a video, I'd never seen a beer review. And
but I've seen beer reviews.
But I'm not because everyone has a different journey up. But like for me personally, I'd never seen one. And then I never knew that there was all these people out here doing similar things, similar interests. I posted on Instagram. I met those people through Twitter.
So it was a nice surprise to you then, really.
Yeah, no, it's great. Like, I mean, like 2 or 3 videos in, like I get a message from Rob. He says, "Oh, come and join this Facebook group on the YouTube Facebook group, the one where everyone posts their videos to.
Yeah, but
And
it's
it
not-
goes,
yeah,
and it was like an introduction. Oh fucking hell! Look at all these people, and that's the best byproduct for me by far, and one I didn't expect at all. And it's like when I lived near Craig, when we used to meet up all the time and stuff like that, and like fucking
that's
great.
awesome.
Yeah, and I'd
Yeah,
like
I
that,
know.
how random is that? Me and Craig both started a channel. I lived in Canterbury. He lived in fucking Margate, Ramsgate. Sorry, like that close to each other.
Yeah, just like 15
Yeah.
miles.
Yeah.
Um,
And then I moved away and ruined it all.
It's a
but-
beautiful thing.
that's on you. No,
Yeah.
but no, this life is the way life is.
But that's the crazy thing. So like we're down the road from each other, and both started
Yeah,
it up different times, unaware of each other until we got going and all that sort of thing. It's crazy. I've shared bedrooms with Craig. We've done all sorts of shit together. Like it's crazy. Like and you
In the bedroom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's all from just talking about beer online. And we've had all
beer.
these, we've had all these
friendship.
experiences, good and bad, like as always, isn't it? There's rough and smooth, but that's what it's about, and
I just,
it's a great thing, and I couldn't imagine anything else now from it.
Yeah.
it's just
I've got
been the
into
same.
change.
Sorry, go, Rory, and I'll
Sorry,
speak after.
Sorry, mate. I was going to say I got into it's weird. I got into craft beer. I was just like, I was watching soda reviews, pop reviews in America, and for some reason, like beer review. I think it might have been Hop Scene or it might have been Real Ale Craft Beer actually that came on. And I watched it because it's a same kind of thing. Like it's a quite a niche thing they put on sometimes, like different soda, like drinking reviews or whatever. And I just went down that rabbit hole. Really, just started drinking, just started watching different things after drinking. Like,
I mean, I was drinking Belgian beers and cask beers before I started watching any kind of beer reviews. I didn't realise it was a thing on YouTube, and this is probably pre 2010. I didn't even realise, and then one day for some reason I typed in real ale onto YouTube, and it opened it up to Simon, of course, because it was around about that sort of time. I think it was in the first few months of him starting, and I thought, I'm going to do that. But it took me 5 years it took me that long
watching that, yeah.
to actually start up doing it myself. I think it's more a case of confidence.
Building up the confidence and the knowledge of beer, probably, of what you're talking about.
But also circumstance in my private life. I had more time in my hands. I just thought to myself, I'm going to do it. I started watching. He was the first guy, Simon, 10 years ago, pretty much when he first started. And then from him, I started looking for more. Pop Zine come up, Greg's beer reviews. A little bit more of Chad's beer reviews, but I never gravitated to him back in them days 10 years ago. But so it was basically them three. I know Rob doesn't like so much Greg, but whatever. But I used to watch every single thing they posted for ages. I thought I have to do this, and it took me 5 years to actually. Fuck it! My personal life circumstance opened it up for me. I had more time in my hands, and I'm just going to do it. And that's what started me up. There's lots of other beer reviewers that I'd never realised were around, like Lee. You know, for a start, Lee had been going for ages, and then I started talking to the Canadian guys and got introduced to Lee. I didn't realise he'd been going that long.
Lee, is that
Joe,
the one?
Lee Russell.
Russell, yeah. Then Joe D, I didn't realise he'd been going even longer. He's probably one of the OGs. He'd been going since 2008, 2009, in that sort of period, even 2 or 3 years before I actually started looking for things on YouTube. But all these people, and then I've finally found them, and they're just amazing people. They're fantastic, you know, Lee Russell and Jody, and they're just And then you got the new crowd and stuff, and but I've never. I've done it for myself. I've always done it for myself. I've never done it for views. If anyone wants to watch, fantastic. Bloody hell! Thank you very much.
That's what it should be first and foremost. It should be something that you want to do. You're proud of. Always before anything. Even if you have an end goal in terms of you want to make money out of it, whatever, you should still want to do it for yourself. That should always be the first.
We've all got little personal goals, of course, but it'd be amazing to get to 1,000. That'd be amazing. But I probably wouldn't turn the old the money tab on. I'm not interested. I do it for me.
Yeah,
I do, and then everyone watches and likes it. Great. You know, it's free.
Was it you that said put the thing on that group? Yeah.
What's that? Sorry.
Was it you that put the thing on the group? You said it was a thing. It might have been you that said you can make money from YouTube, but it's not something that you can. Was it you that posted that or not?
YouTube's a platform that you can make money on. Oh well, I said something. I said something profound.
I agree with it. Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
It's not something you can base your whole life kind of
One for you, Rory.
What's that? All you need is some TLC and some vitamin P. What I'm trying to do is I find you. Oh, thanks.
I'll put all the comments up here. So,
but
nothing happens at once.
I said it's a platform that you can make money on, not a platform to make money on.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah,
you
can make money on it. You don't have to.
It's just a personal 1,000 subscribers to your YouTube channel that you're not really putting out there to. It's a really nice feeling. It's not a money thing, or because you need lots of views to actually start to make money. But that's one of the criteria that YouTube wants is 1,000 subscribers, and 4,000 hours of watch time. Is it per month or per year? I think per year.
No, I think it's in a year. I think it's 4,000 watch hours in a year.
To a lot of YouTube channels, that's like they get that in the day, you know. But silly old me. Yeah, I mean, so I'd like to achieve that, but then not bother doing anything about it. I'm not, because it's a very niche market, beer reviews, and I think there's a lot of people out there that actually don't realise that it's niche.
Yeah.
Oh, it's niche within a niche within a niche within a niche within a niche.
It's just not, unless you've been going. Unless you include food reviews and you've been going 10 years, then yeah, maybe fair play.
I think maybe about 20 years, craft beer could be good big.
Yeah, it's still not going to be like gaming. It's not going to be like Mako. It's not going to be like barbecue. It's not going to be like
reviews,
film reviews. It's just so small.
Yeah,
it's just even
Have you heard
silly things like.
There's a guy called Mark.
I mean, you'd be better off reviewing Carlsberg, because people actually search for those terms.
Of course, but then
if you're reviewing a brewery from the arse end of nowhere and that's their latest IPA, then of course you're not going to get views. But that's not why you should do it. You should do it because you want to try the beer. You want to make a video about it at the end of the day.
But that's the thing with the whole kind of new generation of beer tubers. They produce all these videos of which is fine. I get it, but then I do question the motives of actually starting to do them anyway. You're going into it the wrong way. You're doing all these regular beers that anyone could get and anyone can review. We can review them all.
Yeah,
but I choose not to because it's not something I actually want to drink. It's like all these torps and
Yeah,
subs
yeah,
and blades
yeah.
and stuff.
Like
Fuck
a certain person said, if you don't think that YouTube is a business, then you like live it. Like, you need to go to Specsavers. It's like,
yes, you're on it for the wrong reasons. Then
exactly.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah,
Do it because you want to do it, not because you see the fucking pound signs and the numbers and the subscribers and all the fucking bullshit that goes with it. You're doing it for the wrong reasons. Simple as that. Do it because you want to do it. And anything that comes from that,
just trying to get on the bandwagon. Yeah,
it's just a wrong way of going about it. It's just you're doing it for the wrong reasons. And I don't care if it pisses people off. My view.
Well. My viewpoint is, do it for whatever reasons you want to do it, but don't put someone else down.
Yeah.
That's my viewpoint.
Don't fake it. Don't do it. Do it because don't bullshit people.
Yeah.
Well. Like my opinion is, and this is how I'm like in life. Just fucking get on with it. If that's what you want to do, then you go and do that over there. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that over here. I'm going to do what I want to do over here. You go and do that over there. But
where I'm at.
I'm not going to put. I'm not going to put anyone else down for doing what they want to do.
Yeah,
but conversely, don't tell someone that's not how you should be doing it.
There's no right or wrong.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I do feel that there's a lack of integrity if you're doing it for money. It's just simple as that. I think you should do it because you want to do it.
Yeah.
Fuck the rest
I
of
believe
it.
You have to have a passion for it.
If you do it the way you want to do it and then you get success from it, fantastic. That's the original pure way to go.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing it for that reason that comes with it, you're doing it wrong.
Exactly.
It's clear as day for me. It's just
you're just trying to benefit on something that's trying to piggyback off people.
It's fake. It's plastic. It's fake. It's just wrong. Not wrong, but it's. I don't know. There's a word in for it, but I can't think of it at the moment. But and that's how I feel. It's just friends over fucking subs. Fuck that shit. And if it comes at the same time,
unless I get loads of subs, then fuck all of you. Fuck all of you.
No,
Craig, you, Robin.
I don't care about all that. It's just not. If it comes, great. I appreciate every single one sub or anyone who watches any of my videos. I'm like, fucking hell, man. That's flat. That's enough for me. That's flattering as it is.
Yeah.
Done.
I've got to go. It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm going to close this off now. Anyway, so thank you everyone for. There's a few comments after that. So I really do appreciate everyone watching and subscribing and viewing this stream and the videos, of course. So anyway, I'm going to clear this off. Thank you and goodbye.
Cheers.
It's going to about 10 seconds before this shuts off, of course. So.